gamers! It's time again. After how long since Trails Called Seal 1? It's been a hot minute at least. And I might have technical difficulties right at the top of the stream, depending on how many issues I run into. Not only having Trails of Cold Steel 1 on Steam and Trails of Cold Steel 2 on GOG, but also on two different hard drives, with regards to getting all the New Game Plus, old save file, that's what I'm looking for, benefits in this game. We're gonna find out, and I'm gonna try not to die, but no promises. It's video games. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, what the fuck? It gave me a whole configuration window right off the bat, and the default setting is portable. Like, out of all the presets, is that I'm assuming they mean laptops? Because otherwise that's interesting. Oh yeah, low power portable devices such as the GPD Win. What? Ultra portable laptops or tablets. Console closely matches the settings of the game used on console. Some effects such as glow are still computed at higher fidelity. Good choice for older laptops. Hi, enables graphical improvements. Yeah, this seems like it's good for me because it's a good choice for older desktops and gaming laptops. And my desktop isn't old, but it's not a high-end gamer computer, so we're gonna assume that's pretty good. I'm gonna hope that's pretty good. And there's an autosave. Okay, it's independent of the manual save. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty good. Does it let me... Button prompts, mouse keyboard. I do recall the controls being a little questionable, so I might actually take this chance to try out controller. It is a little annoying to connect a controller every single time, as I've learned with nuzlocking, but if I'm doing that for nuzlock anyway, then you know, whatever. Who give a shit? I'd love for there to be a onboard solution for Xbox controllers, so I don't have to have a dongle. There's just something about that. I don't know. High resolution UI font. I think I want that. A little bit. There's actually a lot of customization you can do, which is pretty neat. Can I do window and full screen? Okay, whatever. Sorry for doing all these settings right off the bat, which you cannot even see, but it's, you know, it's like that. Anyway, we're gonna see if I have my old save file stuff all right away. We're gonna find out together. It's also gonna be a nightmare to set up. Right, I do remember, because it locks you into the full screen. Could not load system data. Yeah, I would assume not. Let's see if it's even available as a option for me to select here. It's kind of looking like it's not up there. Oh, OBS. OBS, my beloved. I just want to capture my window. I don't know what to tell you. I didn't think it was that hard to do. But it's kind of looking like you think so. Okay. Okay, do I just have to remake it now it actually notices it's there? My Trails of Cold Steel window? Yeah, okay, cool. I love OBS. Anyway, here's the wonderful site I'm looking at right now. We're gonna find out if hitting full screen on this, hitting the maximize button, doesn't break everything. It seems to be fine. Oh, kitty! She's still here. It's so loud. For me, at least. Oh, well, our kids. It's been so long. I mean, I said this already, but like... Nice seeing them again. Nice little flashback. Oh, the castle! Yeah, of course she's up there. Oh... girls? I think they might be... I just think they could possibly, Oh, I don't like that outfit for her. That outfit for her is good, though. Don't like that shot at all. Hoomstuff? Oh no, I know that bitch. Oh, hi! She's allowed to be evil, though. I think that's fine. Oh, Crow. Oh, Mr. Generic. And here's our boy. She got a hat on. She's in charge. Okay. Thee's outfit looks a lot better from, like, that perspective. But boy, they sure did make sure to show us a lot of... considering she's like a baby. They're all high schoolers, but, she's even more so. Baby. It's a little... Also, this bitch is not quite full screen for me. It's kind of awkward, but it's like... It doesn't want me to... If I click anywhere near it, it's like, Did you mean to click into the window? Do you wanna do stuff on the actual thing? And it's like, no. No, sir. This all seems fine, though. Oh, memories. Nope, that's not it. I was wondering... Anything about... it's cute that they have the old, like, art from Cold Steel 1 for these. I like that. What's going on with you, buddy? I am gonna Google how do I bring my save data stuff over. Cold Steel. Save bonus. Yeah, not 4. Save transfer bonus. No. We're fine, we're fine. We don't need to see it. We don't need to. We're good. Okay, it asks you when you want to start a new game. Okay, cool. I just don't know how to make it so it's actually properly centered. I might need to hide my taskbar. I love video games. I love setting them up. It's always so cool. We're automatically hide. Do you like that better, Cold Steel? Do you like it better when I do that? You seem to. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. I love technology. Nightmare! How do I go down? Like, it's not letting me go down to the next option with my controller. I can only do it with... I can only do it with the keyboard, which is a little, Loading clear data from the original game will allow you to obtain a special bonus in this one. Load clear data from the original? Yeah, baby. Okay, it found it somehow. Despite that it's on a completely different drive. It's kind of impressive, honestly. I don't know. Surely there's something on the Xbox controller I can use to do, like the WAS, what WAS is accomplishing for me right here, right now. Yeah, this is where I was like, just to make sure I don't do anything stupid, I'm gonna save it over 3 times. Yeah, okay. Based on Rean's level, the following bonuses were received. I am gonna check to see what the bonuses are, just to make sure I'm getting everything. Okay, 1 silver medal looks okay. Don't get this yet. This is based on Rean's level. 500 yeah, okay. We got everything for the level bonus, so this is my later on save. Yeah, 8-0, okay. Golden emblem.
I was bewildered. I was impatient.
Now we can start the video game.
I felt overwhelming disappointment
After 15 minutes.
with myself and anger at my own weaknesses.
Isn't technology great, you guys? Isn't it great?
Thanks for worrying about me. And thanks for reminding me to look up, not down.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
But even with that, I've got no regrets about coming to Thor's. None at all.
Your
Well, you sound like a
friends.
good guy to have around when the going gets tough. But getting to know you two showed me that there are nobles who live up to that name.
You just keep reminding me how unlike a noble you truly are.
Before I came to the academy, I was a Jaeger. But I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer. I can't believe it! My very first class trip! We're gonna have the best time!
That's not even related to Rean.
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after.
So brilliant was my time at the academy that those feelings consumed my every thought, my every waking moment.
Get over it, it's high school.
My classmates
He had 1 year there.
in so many ways changed me. From the strict yet kind instructors who diligently taught us, to the people we met as we traveled across the country. The time spent with them, my memories of them, were like a truly radiant light. And somewhere, a part of me thought that radiance would continue shining for ages to come.
He's so
But all
sentimental.
it took
Good for
was a
him.
single bullet to bring everything crashing down.
To be
Go finish
Oh,
your
right, that one.
speech in hell.
I was about to say there were a lot of bullets, but yeah, that kind of was
That
the
bullet
singular one that
sparked
started it all.
fire, which grew and grew before our eyes, evolving into a great flame that smothered our light in an instant.
Well played, Armbrust.
There were no exceptions, be it those seemingly never-ending days or anything else I've come to treasure.
Everything dies. Everything ends.
Resound, O voice everlasting! Rend night's silent veil and reveal unto all the beautiful world!
Everything was reduced to ash.
But at the end of the day, I'm C. That's the real deal. The crow armbreast you've known all this time, he isn't real. He never was.
You're so dramatic,
Back then,
King.
I still didn't understand. I didn't know the pure bliss that comes from being with others, nor did I know the ache that comes from parting with them. I didn't understand what it meant to truly love someone. All I could do was endure the torment of my own sense of powerlessness and bottle up the feelings I could do nothing about. All while trying desperately to fight against that ever-burning flame.
You having fun on your little vacation? Your vacation with your one cat friend? And no one else? I like that he's called Black-Haired Boy, as if we don't know exactly who this is at this point. I transferred my own save data. Like...
Where am I?
You doing good, bud? Mr. Schwarzer. You've been sleeping for years.
How did I get here? I feel like I was fighting, and then... Am I dreaming?
Of course not.
Oh, you can hear her now. Right, I think that happened at the end of the last game. Hey, girl.
So you've finally woken up.
You're...
And I wish it were, but this is no dream. This is reality. Cold, cruel reality. And you're going to need to hurry up and accept that because you haven't got time to waste. His core's been damaged, which means he's not going anywhere anytime soon. So you're gonna need to protect yourself, Ashen Awakener.
I forgot he got that title. Ugh, a Monday. So how come you can talk? That'll be his next line.
What are you talking about?
You know, surprisingly, for once, he's actually just immediately gotten over that. Unlike any other protagonist in this kind of setting.
Wait. What's going on here anyway? What is that thing? Wait, never mind that. What are you?
Ugh, knock it off. How am I supposed to answer anything when you keep bombarding me with question after question?
Everyone's favorite girl,
You're the
Celine.
chosen one, chosen by a fragment of the ancient great power.
Great power?
That's right. Those fragments were the origin of the great knights that appear in Erebonian legends. At times, they protected people from harm and disaster, while at others, they were the cause of harm and disaster themselves.
All evens out, probably.
And the being in front of you is one of them, a divine knight known as the Ashen Knight.
The Ashen Knight? Valmar? Wait. I remember when I called him.
You got it. You've known that name for a while by now, but he's not the only divine knight that's active. The Noble faction has one under their control too.
Yeah, Crow's got one.
That one is known as the Azure Knight, or Dean. Remember? That's the one you fought and lost against.
Well, it's almost like there's one for every color of the rainbow.
Why? Why did it come to this?
It's politics, but I don't know.
Why did everyone... Crow?
He had me fooled too. How could I have known that irresponsible playboy was the Azure Knight's Awakener? He's obviously had plenty of experience piloting it too. He must be pretty dedicated to his cause, whatever it is.
Hey, get up! You can hear me, right? Take me back to Trista! Take me back to my classmates!
Not the best time for that.
You're wasting your time. His core was heavily damaged in the battle with the Azure Knight. Didn't I just tell you that? And despite that, he strained himself flying all the way out here afterwards. Even when he was barely hanging on, he prioritized your recovery over his own. You exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with him, you know?
Damn it!
That's a good thing we're out in the middle of nowhere.
This must be somewhere in the Isengard range, on the northern side of the Nortia province.
Huh. I'm surprised you were able to work that out just from a glance.
I mean, I'm not sure where else this would be.
I guess that's what happens when you're raised in the mountain. Hey, where are you going?
Like, it looks like we're just high up in that same kind of region. Okay. Submit. Move straight to block. Notebook. Minimap. Reset and rotate camera. Camp. Cancel. Okay. I think I got it. System option. Continue. Okay. About the notebook. Neat. Could I? Okay, it's literally just the control stick that's like not working for no apparent reason. Brought up my keyboard, which is great. Interesting. I'll just disconnect and reconnect real fast. Yeah, buddy. I'm pressing the X button also. I'm not getting any like feedback on that, so that there's the minimap. Because it's supposed to bring up my current objective. Not exactly happening. It's super unresponsive. Interesting. I'm glad at least it's not like a binary, like I can just switch to keyboard without having to put such shit, but I would like to use it if I can. Weird. I can pause. I can pause with the like screenshot button, and then I can only exit this with the like recent apps, whatever looking button. I know it's something else, but I do not have an Xbox. it looks like that kind of thing. Which is not what they're supposed to do. Which is interesting, because I don't think I've changed my settings within Big Picture Mode or anything like that, which would be the only thing I can think of that would affect that. It's possible that it's having an issue with this being a Xbox One controller. It might be expecting an Xbox 360 since this is an older game. But then this release isn't that old. So I'm gonna take a quick look at my settings for controllers on Steam and see if I don't have any like presets that might be conflicting with that. Go into big picture mode as you do. It doesn't like that for some reason. It was having issues starting that up, which is super fun. Use Nintendo button layout. If Nintendo layout. Do I need to turn that off? I probably want to. Because I'm not using a Switch controller quite at the moment. Although I might prefer it. Okay, I've done a few things. We'll see if that works. No. I'll see if this is like a recognized thing, and if it's still like just not wanting me to succeed in life and all that, then, you know, whatever. I will simply suffer with using the keyboard again. I am... I am seeing a bunch of, like, people talking about issues with controller support, but that's kind of a common issue regardless. So... it's hard to say if I'm actually... I just have my own unique, fun issue that I'm dealing with right now. Or if this is actually a thing. I might just have to fiddle with this on my own. Okay, you know what? Apparently, we're just gonna have to deal with it.
My stuff's gotta be around here somewhere.
You lost your things? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
I can sense monsters nearby too. I'm gonna need to be careful.
It's not the best idea to try descending the mountain unprepared. I wonder if some of my belongings ended up scattered around here. I should go have another look. Yeah, I guess going off towards the monsters might not be the best idea. Well, that might have a point, bud. Move my, like, keyboard over so I can actually use that now, because apparently I'm gonna have to. Technology. I hate technology. Okay. Ugh. It's so finicky. I forgot about that. Like, I have to move it at a snail's pace to have it not, like, do this, like, weird thing where it's like, you see, I'm just moving my mouse normally and it's getting all goofy. Rain found his equipment, literally just that. This looks like all my gear. Good thing I managed to find everything. I better set the master quartz in my orbment too. How did it get out? Yeah, we know this much. We've been here. May have been a minute, but still. As far as equipment, yeah, I figured it'd already be equipped and everything. Yeah, starting at level 40, which is interesting. It is nice that, he's not just, like, awkwardly at level 1 again for no good reason, you know? Like, there's a certain level of acknowledgement that, like, he's been through some shit. Doesn't have much on him, though, which, I mean, it makes sense. I like that we get a, sat down cure, like, right off the bat. It's really nice. Oh, that's the wrong type. This is the same thing, right? Yeah. Okay. Also interesting that all this is unlocked right away, but there are the 2 little bars there, which is interesting. Might be a different type of upgrade. It's nice that, like, his Arcus isn't just, like, back to where it was. For no apparent reason. Yeah, what's that thing? That monster looks like a tough one. But a tough foe is just what I need to get warmed up. It's just a little guy. He's just a little guy, though.
Enemy sighted. Let's take him out.
Just like very quickly reading through everything just in case there's some new shit, but I assume it's gonna be all the same for now.
Let's move.
Seems to be. Oh, this looks new. It's all hexagons. Don't have any arts available, no crafts. Yeah, that's all the same as it ever was. It is sad that I can't, like, hot swap the, command prompts back to what they were, to, the keyboard and mouse. But I'll deal with it, somehow.
My turn.
Let's quickly check to see what the view specifics is. If I can. Yeah, enter is the same as clicking. Control is turbo, alt, nothing. Tab does it, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, slightly weak to water and wind, and resistant to earth. Okay. Oh, any status effects? Slowdown, but that's it. The rest are like normal, so whatever. Not that it really matters right now. Oh, you know what? He probably doesn't have the analyze, you know. Yeah, no. Sad. Although you can get all that info just by battling them enough, I think.
Let's keep moving.
I think. No, actually, I think you do need to actually analyze them to get everything. It does unlock more as you fight them more, but I think to get the, like, description and everything. I do recall having to do that every single time, in any case. Not bad. The monsters around here shouldn't be a problem if you can keep that up. No, I can do better. I need to hurry up and get back in fighting form. Hey! The Monster Guide! Oh, okay, yeah, no, never mind. I can get it by just spamming on them. I guess. Because I remember there were some common enemies that I still didn't have everything unlocked on, but I might have not just, like, attacked them enough.
I wonder what's going on over at the academy now.
Immediate example of an active voice line.
Hey, slow down a minute.
Well, only one way to find out.
It's always nice when there's, like, not only a log for, like, cutscene dialogue, but also stuff like that. Because, like, a lot of games don't do that.
Should be able to get out of the canyon.
Excuse me. You can't seriously be thinking of leaving him there out in the open, are you?
He's a giant robot.
Say something. Are you mad at me or something?
Why would I be? You only completely disregarded and overruled my decision.
They got drama already.
What else was I supposed to do? If we hadn't flown away when we did, you'd be dead by now. We probably would have lost Valimar too. If anything, you should be thanking me.
You're not helping.
Get it? Right now, I want to focus on finding the others. If I keep going this way, I should end up on the highway at some point.
Sorry, but that's a huge waste of time. It's been over a month since all of that stuff happened back in Trista.
What?
A month? You can't be serious. There's no way it's been that long.
Oh sure, don't believe me. Like I said, you completely exhausted yourself during your first synchronization with the Ashen Knight. And I do mean completely. There was a real chance you could have died.
What?
It's a miracle you're able to walk around like this a mere month later, and it's all thanks to him. He used what little mana he had left to heal you rather than himself. And just so you know, I've been here this whole time, watching over you.
Is this... I mean, how's he... Because he has to eat and drink,
So I really don't think I deserve all of this animosity I'm getting from you.
This can't be. It's been a whole month since what happened near Trista. But then, what happened to the others?
Dead, sorry.
Hey, wait a... Oh, for heaven's sake!
Let the cat... Let her at least say what she wants to say. What is that, enter? Nope. I don't know why I thought it'd be enter. In retrospect. Right, it's turbo mode. What would that be? Oh, Q brings up the notebook. Neat. Right, and use that. Bleh. R is active voice record, that's nice. Surprisingly not M. Not that this super matters right now, but it'd be nice to know. It'd be real nice to know. Oh, space. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah. Anything else back there? No, not really. I guess we progress on to the story event. Orb! I don't think that one will be easy to cut down with my sword. Sword? Might be better off using arts. I don't know.
Enemy sighted. Let's take them out.
There's two of them.
My turn.
Yeah, okay. We have fire right off the bat. Rolling stone. Love it.
Disactivate. Yeah.
Yeah, that worked.
My turn.
Curious about this. Well, I guess nothing's weak to that element outside of
Yeah.
specific areas. I'm back to not knowing what each of those elements are called. Took me forever to get them down, and now it's just gone. It's time, space, and mirage. Which one's which? I have no idea. Oh, I keep wanting to look downwards, because that's like my preferred angle in video games when like moving around. But I can't. It stops me. What's an orbment charging station doing out here? Well, whatever. This would be a good point to return to if I need to recharge. No, I think you should investigate that. I think you should consider what that means. That it's out here. This should be a whatever. This is a there are potentially people nearby. This is you didn't just land on top of a random mountain that no one really goes to. There's shit going on here.
You could really try calming down a little, you know. You could at least respond.
He's a little edgy now. Hell yeah, it's here. Let's go. Yeah, quartz and... not that one. We love having a bit of healing. You. I kind of wanted to approach from behind. That one looks really powerful. Still, I can't let something like this throw me off. I need to hurry and get back up to speed. The stronger, the better. He's gonna go way too far, isn't he? And fuck himself up. I was almost there. Oh, there's 4 of them. This actually is kind of nice to get a review on. Poison is poison. Seal, unable to attack, use crafts or crafts. Mute, unable to use arts. Yeah, because that's like the separation between Seal and Mute. It's like Seal's like everything but arts, and Mute is just arts. Blind, accuracy, and vision, yeah, duh. It is interesting that blind reduces evasion, because I'm so used to reducing accuracy only, even though it makes more sense to do both. Unable to act, sleep, yeah. Right, and it's auto crit on sleep. Really fucking nice. Burn is burn. Freeze, unable to act, medium damage after the turn. Petrify, with a 3% chance to be KO'd when attacked. That's how that actually works. I knew that that was something that could happen with Petrify, so you could get an auto kill, but couldn't remember the details on that. Act, all damage out from this critical. So sleep and faint are effectively the same. It's just like certain creatures will be vulnerable to one or the other. Okay, yeah, confused. Yeah, it's just like gone mad. Deathblow, one hit KO. Affects target's sleep and bestows certain status same when they awaken. Neat. Okay. Didn't know the specifics on that one either. Abnormal status 2. These ones are a bit weirder, I think. Well, some of them are a bit obvious. Yeah, Vanish is funny. It's not hard to understand, but it's funny. And these are more so... well, it's 50-50, like, good, bad. Delay, wait longer, Vanish. Yeah, that can be self-inflicted. Temporary moves... reduces their EP to 0. I forgot about that bit. Balance down. More likely to be to be unbalanced. Link break, severs combat link, great. Set down, yeah, to set up the insight, accuracy, evasion 50%, 10% more likely to unbalance a foe. And regen is obvious, physical immunity, pretty obvious, physical reflect, pretty obvious. Yeah, reduces damage to a quarter, neat. Stealth. That's on target. Okay, they do get auto crit like a rogue thing.
Here I go.
Neat. Okay. Well, that's nice to know. Right, tab. Duh. They are especially susceptible to slow down. I'll never know. Also blind, mostly poison, and a bit more for burning. execution as well. Okay. Yeah, a lot at 150, and poison is the worst for them. Really hate wind damage and fire damage. Got it. Don't have any arts right now. So who cares? Yeah. Hi, Kazik, and thank you. Good to see you. I'm over here reviewing my video game knowledge.
My turn.
Okay, do I actually have anything that inflicts poison, though? I don't think I do. Burn, yes. We have burn.
Burn to ash. Fall.
It's weird that they aren't especially susceptible to burn instead of poison, but... Or wait, was that the thing? Am I just, like, focusing on poison because it's the first thing I read? I might be. No, yeah, okay. More susceptible to burn. Or to poison than burn. Weird, funky, because he doesn't have anything that can inflict that right now. Lantern's becoming your favorite water Pokemon. Good taste! Lantern's really cute, I like it a lot. But yeah, going well for you then? Yeah, it wants me to use Firebolt as well then. Gotcha. Tempting, but I might as well just keep using traps. Because I have something that inflicts burn anyway. So why not?
Burn to ash.
And it's gonna kill all of them right now. I think Gastrodon is your previous favorite.
That's that.
Gastrodon's really good too, though. That about wraps that up. I feel like I've gotten the hang of fighting again. Yeah, actually, it makes more sense now that he's being like, I'm not used to fighting anymore. Now that we know it's been a month. He's just been in, like, stasis this entire time. He's, like, in rehab right now. Doing physical rehab. Now I just need to focus on getting down this mountain as fast as I can. Not something you'd normally recommend to patients in physical rehab. That's fine, though. Wait! Ring can do whatever the hell he wants. He's allowed.
Hey.
You're just like a regular cat right now. That's just what cats do.
Get out of my way.
Frogs? Toads? What are you? Stealth frog? I love that. They're especially weak to the thing that I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that stands for. Like a sat down. Oh. A whole game later, I realize. S down is stat down. They can just be debuffed really easily. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Interesting, though. I've never seen that kind of thing before. Like, where enemies are just generally weak to being debuffed. Funky. Does that mean delay is, like, worse for them? Yeah, it gets them 15 instead of 10. Neat. Okay. Nice, I'm assuming the extra 50% isn't from something else. I love wasting the zero arts. Love when they can only just, like, move closer and that's it.
Here I go.
That's funky, though. Like, it's such a basic thing, but I just never seen it. I think that's all of them. Not that it super matters when it's just, like, a bunch of the same enemy, but, you know. Yikes. At least it's only one turn.
Here I go.
They do get the auto crit, though, which is a little... Bleh. If it was any more than, like, just, like, the one of them attacking, that might have been a little... Ooh.
There. I need to hurry and find the others.
You're a long way from that. I like that Celine also contributes to the post-battle commentary.
Get out of my way! Here I go!
I need to heal in a sec here. Actually, were you weak to getting debuffed? That'd be good to know. Yes, you are. Better to burn, though, I think.
Burn to ash!
Not any more weak to that, but, like, it does damage, and, like, I'm not too worried about slowing someone down in a one-on-one.
My turn!
I guess you could, like, cost them an action occasionally from that, but... Actually, that might work. No, it doesn't. Oh. Sad. Somebody use a Starmie. Ah.
Burn to ash! Fall! My turn! I need to make up for lost time.
I love the last turn, like, oh god, you're at low health! Starmie would probably be a lot stronger. Yeah, but Starmie isn't Lantern. I said that like I don't also like Starmie, but, well... actually, can you use that right now? Because, forget where you go for that. To use, arts out of combat. So I know that was a thing. Oh, right, yeah, it's in Orpens. I guess that makes sense. Forgot briefly that I have an item that gives me a huge buffs. I probably would have been dead by now if I didn't have that health. I would have healed earlier if I was, you know, if I didn't have that equipped. But, hypothetically. Now, what did that give me again? We kind of didn't really look at it beyond the health buff. Yeah, 100 EP, strength 10, defense 10, attack speed 10, or arts plus 10, and arts defense plus 10. Gotcha. It's not like ridiculous. It's really nice. The EP is much appreciated, but yeah, obviously the HP as well. And 10 isn't anything, just needs that for buffs on all those stats. Especially since it's just, like, everything, but... Fast and hits hard, especially in, like, green surf, Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Ice Cream. Yeah! It's a solid moveset. I'll pick her up. Carry her!
I'd asked this before and didn't get an answer. Probably because I was bombarding you with question after question. But better late than never, I guess. Just what are you, anyway? Why do you know so much about everything? And don't even think of saying you're just an ordinary cat. Because last time I tried talking to a cat, it did not talk back.
Oopsie. Totally forgot about that, didn't I?
No, that's fine.
A familiar. I faithfully serve the witches of the Hexen clan and aid them in
Original
fulfilling
name.
their duties.
Witches? As in the witches in Erebonian legend? First the Great Night legend turns out to be based on a true story. Now this? I feel like I've stepped into a fairy tale.
Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. I'm not going to try and convince you.
Oh, I've got no real reason to doubt you at this point. So, do you serve Emma then? Rather, does that mean she's a witch?
She's still a novice, but she is a witch. Yes.
Wow, outing her?
My job's more to keep
She's
it
not
a
even
secret,
here.
though.
When she was like, yeah, don't worry about it.
We did always get the sense that there was more to Emma than meets the eye. Guess we were right.
How'd I do that? Well.
But her being a witch? It's surprising. But then again, the more I think about it, the more it makes perfect sense.
What's with the goofy grin?
Oh, it's nothing. Anyway, let's get going.
Carry her? I know there's enemies all around and you need to be ready, but like, come on. She deserves it.
Enemies in sight. Ready to go?
Here I
Oh, the
go.
little cut-in is cute. I like that. And y'all are weak to debuffs. So. Do it! Nice. Miss? Aw. Aw, I got the heal. So sad. Would've liked that.
Here I go.
Completely surrounded. What a shame.
Burn to ash.
What a shame that they all surrounded me so fast.
Let's move. Ha! Here I go. Ha!
Nice. Good work, Rean. You almost had it.
My turn. Ha! Here I go. Ha! I need to hurry and find the others.
This is stressful.
I like that that's his only battle clear line, I think. it's something. It's the kind of it's the kind of line that's like, oh, we're gonna immediately find someone to partner up with, aren't we?
The academy's safe and sound.
Like, there's a reason this is the only line.
Not to mention Elise, Princess Alphen.
This is only gonna be relevant for 2 seconds. I know they're the same guys.
Get out of my way.
Aw. Well, I think actually if we get interrupted in the middle of those lines, they just replay after, from what I remember. So, it's fine.
Burn to ash.
I'm just kinda not gonna bother using arts, honestly, until, like, a boss battle or some shit. Aside from healing. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm encountering a lot of, like, packs of enemies, which is a little more funky for that. Yeah, sure. Also like that I still have all these techniques right off the bat.
Let's move.
I'm so used to just, like, everything resetting.
I need to hurry and find the others.
I also don't play Sirius often.
This is stressful.
I need to get my strength back.
You material, though. Nice. I'm used to playing, like, one game and then... Yes, it...
Get out of my way. Let's move.
Let's burn everyone, I think. Can I get everyone? No.
Burn to
That's fine.
ash.
It didn't include the one... That's fine. I guess I just, like, slightly bungled it. You're all gonna approach anyway, so it's fine. Oh, that's awkward, though. Well... That should be fine. The other two are dazed anyway. Never mind.
Too slow.
That's not an art. I'm surprised he didn't use one. I guess they just don't have any.
Burn to ash.
Thank you for the hydrate. And this speech.
Fall.
It is fall. He's right. Ugh.
My turn.
Get the... Okay, never mind.
Let's move.
I guess not.
I need to hurry and find the others.
That was stressful. Anyway. I like how they're referred to as strong. And you would expect, like, oh yeah, maybe they, like, made them just slightly challenging? Just slightly. Just to give you a funny little test right at the beginning of the game. So, make sure you got the hang of it. No, they're all, like, weak as shit.
Could it be?
Rean is just, he doesn't have great standards right now. hasn't fought a boss in a month.
I knew it! I've been here before. Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Oh, I thought this was an area we knew from the last game. It is not. I mean, it's been mentioned, but
Yeah.
not somewhere
He
we've
was the
seen.
founder of the Eight Leaves One Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yoon Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit.
Thanks for the info dump.
Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Not a long time.
In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
Surprised it's Ymir and not Emir.
What was that? It feels like it's coming closer.
I'm not sure we've heard it spoken before.
Couldn't be.
Who could have seen this coming? A boss. Look at that cinched waist, though.
Magic Knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages.
Wolf
and
and
they're
Sorp? Ooh.
incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here? Ugh, we need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
Jesus, Rean. What reason do you have?
Still recovering. You don't stand a chance.
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about.
You can just run and get help.
So if getting to them means taking this thing on,
It
so be
doesn't. She's very clear about that. You don't have to fight it.
Bring it on. Let's move.
This is interesting, though, because in order to register this, I have to have a skill that I don't have. This is the time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that I can find those other two enemies later, so. Magical golem from the Dark Ages that awoke from some unknown cause possesses great power. We can't status it at all. Easy to, at least it's easy to unbalance. Yeah, it doesn't have any particular elemental weaknesses, so no resistances though, so that's whatever. Wants to be an anime protagonist so bad, yeah, right. That's his only motivation in this entire.
Let's move.
This fight is just for the protag energy. That's it. I would like to inflict a burn. Well, I probably can't. Even the stat downs are going to be hard to make happen. Probably should do an arts then? I don't have any buffs, right? Nope, I sure as hell do.
Disactivate.
Grand crap.
Yeah. Let's move.
Immediate move is pretty nice. I'll do... Because you are, well, you're easy to unbalance with, like, regular weapons, so... See if the... Nope. Yeah, I mean, it probably won't be too hard.
Here I go. Here I go.
Then we get a Sepith this turn. Nice.
Let's move.
Not that that really matters in the heat of the moment. Oh, you got...
My turn.
I kind of don't want you to have that auto crit right there. Can I... I can't delay you past my next turn. So, or I think that still, like, removes the thing. Yeah, okay.
There.
Because those are, like, never mind. That's fine. That's fine that happened. We're just gonna do a little dual healing.
Let's move.
Do I want to keep going for the unbalance, or do I just want to... I think I can still unbalance with this. It's just not as effective as... Oh, but he's going down pretty fast. Meh. We'll see. 12 with 7. I think that's roughly the same as what I've been dealing.
Here I go.
I haven't been keeping close track, but yeah, it's basically the same. Nice 0 arts you got there, bud.
Here I go.
Love the HP heal, though.
Here I go.
Gotta happen sometime. Also getting that EP heal. Nice. I guess that would have been the solution to getting the crit.
My turn.
Just doing a regular attack.
Here I go.
Let's fuck him up.
Gather on my blade.
Lane's like, yeah, this thing's super powerful, you shouldn't fight it. Been like a minute. It's already this low.
Yeah.
Like, so is rean, but you know,
My turn.
I think we're doing pretty good. Definitely want to use the Saintly Force after this, though.
Yeah.
I want to get a freebie.
Here I go.
Hell yeah. Exactly what I need. I wish it would still show me how much EP it costs normally. Just so I know for sure, like,
Yeah.
what is the best to use on this. In terms of my EP economy, you know, I just think it'd be nice. What? We were doing fine. And we're getting interrupted halfway through the battle. Wow. I see how it is.
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
I don't know that that's true.
We're so close to Ymir too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Wow, quick time event.
Celine!
How did you get flung by that? It's magic. We don't gotta explain shit.
Can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Toa.
It's not gonna help the... Yo.
Are those arts?
Yeah. Where?
Dude, you would have died. You would have just been kneeling there.
Cross Crusade!
For no fucking reason. Cross Crusade pretty fucking strong, though. Pretty kill. I don't think, on an environmental level, that's quite kosher, but I guess you can do whatever you want.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Rean! Rean!
Yup. I know those voices. Ish. Yeah, okay, it is him.
Whew. Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness, what are you doing out here?
Your Highness? And Toval. And
Little Miss Incest herself.
Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted. Who's she?
Elise, it's really you.
Funny that she doesn't know.
I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Rean, please. There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're all right. But how did you know I was here?
Ragdoll.
As my consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind.
It's Celine.
A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth.
It's the robot.
As I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Dost thou desire the power?
It's kind of grating to listen to, actually. Opening moments, though. Everyone got slick new looks. I wish she didn't do that with her. Sarah, though. Yeah, Emma. Azure. Good to see you. So glad we're gonna have an entire game with a focus on Kitty. I thought C was your real identity. And yet these credits. LeBlanc! Wow, it's not just like... It's like... It's in a... McBurn? Your name's McBurn? Oh, Altina. Cute. Fuck this bitch. Alright, Duke Cayenne. Mr. Pepper out here. Good morning, Sleeping Beauty. I love that animation for the bed sheets.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room.
She's eepy. It is my room.
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
Catnap.
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually. You're awake.
Quick, act like a cat again.
Elise, good morning.
Who were you talking to?
Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. Just so relieved.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back, and thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as
Ugh.
cute as ever.
Can we get past the incest plot?
Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Oh, you're so silly, Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that.
You're not helping.
Your Highness, please.
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least, but I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Cool.
Dad! Mom!
Oh
Hello,
shit.
Rean.
Kind woman.
It's wonderful. to see
We've
you
been
back.
introduced.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat.
You also voiced someone in Cold Steel 1. Blanking on who, but
We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
or actually don't. Isn't that the same voice actor as your dad in Three Houses? Maybe? Because it sounds like the narration, you know? How's it feel? You got royalty to serve. Oh, you're a baron. It's been a month now since that so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdall. At present, they have effectively all of the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of their forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that would be the case. If nothing else, at least you are... I can't words. Words are hard. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at Sinistria when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What were you doing there, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss Elise to safety. As soon as I got that, I booked it there as fast as I could. I'd never return... I don't know what it is today. I don't know what it is with words and reading them. I'm jumping the gun. I'm trying to read before I read. I'd never turned down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know? Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm just so glad you made it here safely. Unfortunately, it appears His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance's hands. The official story is that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they are both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Olivert's whereabouts currently remain unknown. There's not even a confirmation that he's safe somewhere? That's more than a little worrying. You needn't be so concerned. I'm sure he's perfectly well. He made it through the chaos in Liberal last year unharmed, as you know. He's always been a resilient one. As for Cedric, father, and mother, I'd like to believe they're alright too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone, but if you don't mind me interjecting... Rean, I imagine you're probably most concerned about what happened to Trista and Thors. Luckily for you, we've managed to get some info on that front. Please, tell me everything you know. What's happening over at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much of a shock to you, but... both Trista and Thor's military academy are completely under the Noble Alliance's forces' control now. They were both taken over not long after the war began. No. Rean? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students and our instructors? Honestly, I wish I had more I could tell you. There's rumors that they resisted being occupied as long as they could, but not much more than that. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Schwarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors would even suggest the opposite. What rumors? Word has it that a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means... have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates and Sarah have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. The odds sound pretty good if you ask me. What say you? What else can I say? I would have to agree. Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. I just kind of assumed that she would be hiding her ability to talk from everyone, but you know what? I guess that ship has sailed. You can tell? I'm her familiar, so we've got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. All I know is she's alive, though. Nothing else. How peculiar. Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. So try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way. They're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. And yet here you are. You are. Safe and sound. You've got a point, actually. Safe and sound you may well be, but you're hardly in peak condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not go pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they'd be all delighted. I think they'd all be delighted to see you. And if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. And thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own. Honest. That sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. We get to walk around, finally. We get to see a town. It looks like Elise and Princess Elfin have already gone out. Like Mom said, it might not be a bad idea to follow suit. This could be a chance to walk around the village and collect myself a bit. Occasionally, you see event markers of okay. I got it, I understand. Bleh. The Hot Springs Paradise. Oh. Interesting. Anything fun over here? Any family photos? Yeah, you know there are. Yeah, there's the one CG from the last game. Then just the parents and Elise. What's above the mantle over here? Just like a crest. Gotcha. Family crest, maybe? Oh, they got a painting on the wall. Nothing special, though. Just the local environment. Antlers. So yeah, there's more of that same iconography all over the place. Quite proud. There's something here, but I can barely make it out. Is it like flowers or something? I cannot tell. It's fine. Alcohol near the fire, as you do. Yeah, these are definitely nobles. This is a main quest, so I don't want to accept that right now. Excuse me. Actually, can I check out your closet? No, that's just the bedroom. Yeah, okay, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, it's not even... There's not even a door from the main hallway to there. You have to go through 2 doors. Huh. Interior design, baby. I don't know about that choice. Oh, the bears! It's Rean and Elise. Or at least I would imagine that was her idea. But those two. Girl, you need to get past that. You need to understand that there are 1,000,001 issues with that. Puppy? Bado? I'm home, Bado. Being welcomed back by you really makes me feel like I'm home again. You don't understand. Schwarz's family's stable. Don't need to go there. Main quest? I mean, I assume this wouldn't progress anything. I probably need to, like, talk to everyone and then it'll do that, but... Ah, cute. But... Plover? Plover. General goods and souvenirs. Who's over there? Hey there, Alf. Oh, Rean, you're awake! You doing okay? Like, are you sure you shouldn't be getting more rest? Don't worry, I'm feeling just fine. You look like you're working hard. Are you helping out the shop today too? Fighting a desk collapse in the tower? Good luck, please survive. Yep, it's the least I can do. Can't grow up to be a real man if I don't do my part once in a while. You might not grow up to be a man at all. Speaking from experience. That's what Master Yoon told me anyway. And he's right. I'm gonna work as hard as I can so I can grow up to be a real man. Exactly like... exactly like Menace and you're checking through it with your hippo. Mine. I was like, oh, is that the name? No, I understand now. You're not gonna go for the doubles? Little matchies, little mirror match? Kiki always gives me this weird look when I say that to her, though. Yeah, she understands. She sees that you're an egg. I see they haven't changed a bit. Hey, I'm glad you came over. You've been the talk of the town ever since you came back. I am just sorry I had to come back home under these circumstances. Sounds like everyone was pretty worried about me. It let you down every time, F. How's the shop been? I can't imagine it's been all that easy running it with the war going on. You got that right. Getting goods in has been a real nightmare lately. I'm getting enough in for everyone in the village though, so don't you worry. You got me right in the middle of taking stock, actually. If you got any shopping to do, can you come back later? Sorry. Oh, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help. I appreciate that. Good to know. I can't shop right now. Good, because I don't have money. Oh, hello there. You won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will, but none other than Princess Elfin herself. She's the sweetest little thing. The way she looks at you, her smile. Scam artist. I wish I could just hug her and squeeze her and never let her go. Well, they don't call her one of the country's greatest treasures for nothing, I guess. They certainly don't. Don't you worry, we'll keep her safe as can be. She really seems to be making herself at home here. It's good to know. Lord. So it's just completely useless. Can't do shit to you. Sir? Sir. Nice pink suit. Rean, you're up! Hey, Luke. Sorry for worrying you. Worrying. But as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure? You always say you're fine, even when you're not. I can go ask and Lisa... I can go and ask Lisa for some medicine if you need it. Well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy. It's probably more from sleeping too much, though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Night for a whole month and all. Talk about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about the Divine Night since you came back, but it still blows my mind that it actually exists. Whatever. Point is, take it easy, okay? Elise isn't the only one happy to see you back home. Thanks. That means a lot to me. It is interesting how few secrets are being kept. It's like everyone knows that, the cat can talk. Everyone knows about the Divine Night. I guess it's kind of hard to hide considering, you know, the enemy is using another one. This is the cable car station that connects Samir with the bottom of the mountain. I don't need to use it now. She's already at lowest and defense smacked. 4 damage, 3 damage. That's a big number, I don't know. That's more than 1, and it's more than 2. Lamar? You're finally up, Rean. Good to see. You've been going missing for a month and ending up on the Alliance's wanted list. Yeah, that's worried, young man. I'm sorry for that. I feel awful. Nah, don't be. We're just glad you're alright. Here, take a couple of these from me. You can enjoy them with Elise later. Aw. Thank you. It feels like it's been forever since I last had the chance to enjoy your cooking. You may not look the type, but I'm always amazed by how well he makes this stuff. I remember when he used to give Elise and me sweet things all the time after we came home from Sunday school. Good times. He's religious. LMAO! I have played Boulder Flip a little bit. I played it on, like, there's this one, like, desktop recreation of it. It's quite neat. I like it. I need to get the hang of it, but... it's neat. Imagine being religious. Right? Oh my god. Imagine there being a god in this universe. I am curious if, my notes have everything from the last game? How do I... It still has the Xbox command prompts, because that's what I set it up as before finding out that that shit don't work. At least not entirely. I guess I can still use it for this, if I really need. One problem. Where'd I put it? Found it. No, the basis for playing still comes to 50-50, so you lose the game with a lot. Yeah, right. Like, I'm still getting the hang of, like, figuring out what to do when there's, like, no guaranteed spots. It's like, do I just have to guess? I guess. Okay, left button does turbo mode, which is not what it's supposed to do. Okay. But yeah, I don't have the entries for the monsters from the last game, which makes sense, but it would have been kind of cool. Probably would have. Actually, no. That sucked for people who didn't play the last game or who didn't, like, 100% it. Even more for the people who didn't 100% that. Because it's like, oh, in order to get this entry, I have to go back another game. Had to wait for 2,000 game corner coins to get substitute for the Dustclops that kept dying. I mean, at least it's fun. Toval's here, but I don't give a shit about that. I'm cleaning up the plates. There's Kiki. Grandpa asked me to. Morning, Kiki. Everything still the same here in the tavern? Yep, sure is. Moritz tried to give up drinking. He didn't even last a week. He's a failure of a man. This child! I'm glad to see she's doing well, but her tongue's gotten sharper. You know, sharpened up before. 400 plus coins per win. Damn. Yeah, so not even like that long then. Oh, hey there. If it ain't Rean. Glad to have you back home. Y'all better now? Yeah, I'm fine now. I must have just been exhausted. I take it everything's fine with you too? I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact at least. I'm just having a few drinks to celebrate your return home, that's all. Besides, not a whole lot of work for a woodcutter like me to do in the middle of winter. I'm always here if you need me to make you anything, though. Might not be as good as carpenter as Gizmo, but I'm close. Thanks. I'll let you know if I ever need anything. At least 30 minutes for those coins. Yeah, so definitely a grind, but not torturous. That's nice. Then again, I've never done it myself, so maybe I can't talk. Could have been worse, yeah, exactly. Could have been, Porygon levels. Okay, there is, yeah, okay, yeah, I completely missed her over there. Oh my, if it isn't Rean, I didn't know you were up and about. You're not hurt or anything, are you? Come here, sweetie. Let me get a better look at you. I'm alright, honestly. Father Bernard already looked at me, and he said I'm fine. Oh, really? Well, I suppose if he said so. You and Luke always used to come home covered in bruises after playing out in the snow. Yeah, but be careful. Nothing dangerous has happened since you left, at least. I guess living in a remote mountain village has its advantages. But again, there's been no shortage of surprises. First, Her Highness comes to stay, and now we have that talking cat. Oh, everyone knows about Celine. Sometimes it feels like the war has nothing to do with us, but with everything that's happened and you getting involved, it suddenly feels a lot more personal. Maybe you're right. Although I can't help but feel that things would have been more peaceful if I hadn't come back. Lol, yep. You're not wrong there, buddy. This is your fault. Ah, Master Rean, I'm overjoyed to see that you're well. You don't have any lingering symptoms, do you? Headaches? Fevers? I'm fine, honestly. If anything, I feel like I want to be out and about after sleeping for so long. Is that so? I'm pleased to hear that. Do you find it funny that the Lunatone and Credilli fit perfectly as stealth Pokemon for your sand team? Rest doesn't fix confusion? It doesn't? Still, make sure you're eating well enough to regain your strength. Luckily, the fall harvest has been excellent this year. I'll be sure to deliver plenty of the mountain's blessings to the mansion for you to enjoy. Thank you. I can't wait. I've never had that come up, since I don't really use rest anyway. Because I'm a little casual, but that's interesting. Wakes up, immediately hits yourself. I mean, that's just waking up, though. Just how it goes sometimes. And there's the church. This is just like... Is this like the inn? The Phoenix Wings. It kind of sounds like it. Phoenix Wings storehouse. Various kinds of equipment inside. It'd be funny if he had a random chance of getting confused after waking up from sleep. Just feeling groggy. Just for literally one turn. It'd suck ass, but it'd be funny. Master Rean, you finally awakened. I'm so very relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. Although I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Master Rean all the time. Perhaps so, but you'll always be Master Rean to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. This inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We can't allow anything to dampen our spirits. You know as well as anyone the value of these walls. Please do come by whenever you're in need of relaxation. I live here, but sure. Of course. Is the implication that Rean has stayed here at least once? Needed a break. Oh, you know what? I could see him, like, quote unquote running away from home. For those two, because remember, Rocco can get plus 50% special defense and stand. I forgot about that. I entirely forgot about that. Good day and welcome to the Wait, Reanie? What are you doing up already? I was gonna come in and look at you. Look up the. Yeah, just like hover over him. I was gonna come and look in on you. Get your butt back to bed. You'd think me being up would be something to be happy about. Well, it's nice to know how much you care in any case. Oh, come on. I mean, after all the training you did at the Master Cafe, I figured it'd take more than that to kill you. Then you got to go and train in the academy in the city. Why couldn't I go too? I never even had the chance to leave this village. Are you talking to me or at me? You're even younger than me. It's not fair. Could have at least brought me a souvenir or 5 back. It's like I never left home. She's great. I don't know what his complaints are. Looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. Still have to swing by later. Oh, I probably can get, like, restored health, energy, whatever else. Not. After adventuring. Purple? Her name's Purple. That's great. I love that for you. Not even, like, Violet. No, Purple. Why is she Orpal, though? I'm relieved to see you awake, Master Rean. Welcome to the Phoenix Wings. You're always welcome here, of course, but I'm sure you knew that. Thanks. I'm glad to see that everyone here is the same as always. This has been a peaceful village, after all. We have no intention of changing that anytime soon. I don't think you got a choice. Lord and Lady Schwarzer and even Lady Elise have been doing all they can to keep things that way. My cadence here is, bad. So please, you take it easy and focus on recovering. Thank you, I will. I didn't recognize what this was from over here for a second. I was like, what the fuck is on the table? What is that mass? It's guts. No one in their room, I see. Interesting amount of beds. Is this more like a semi-hostile situation? Or is this just like a big-ass room for parties? Like, not quite hostile, but you know, you don't get your own room. There's just a bunch of people staying in. I guess that makes sense for, like, an inn. And again, all the rest of them have way less beds. Never mind, there's another one of those. That could be that kind of thing where it's like, you can get like a double room if you pay money, but if you just need a bed, you can have that. I'm praying for you, Kazakh. Praying for you so hard. Palmer, be nice. Palmer, be kind. Right, the church. I haven't checked out that yet. What's with the trophy up top? I'll check this out first. Storehouse, okay. Figured I probably couldn't go in there. It's also very nice. It's like finally getting to see Ymir. After hearing about it a lot. Even if it is real small. It's good to see you again, Lisa. Open with a different mod, if. Oh, Rean, it's good to see you too. I was so worried about you after hearing that you vanished over in Trista. Did vanquish quite a bit, actually. Be killed. You and Luke have always been like little brothers to me. Little brothers who are going to make me go prematurely gray. Milo took for some reason. Sorry. Don't you think I might be a little too old to be a little brother, though? Age has nothing to do with it. I still have plenty that I want to ask you, but that can wait for another time. Right now, I'm happy to have you back. Strong enough to two-shot? Hell yeah! I mean, good to open with, Lantern in that case. No switching needed, just... kill! Appears Mega Dead Surf. Yeah! No kidding. Please take this chance to rest and recover from all you've been through. She really is the epitome of a perfect older sister. Kind as can be and is always looking kind as can be and always looking out for everyone. It's funny how nostalgic it feels to have her caring for me like this. It wasn't that long ago I was last here. I like that he was like just earlier like, aren't I too old to be a little brother? Literally impossible. What do you mean? I heard you were kind enough to come and see me last night, Father. Oh, I was wondering, because he mentioned that, he had checked in on him, but he just woke up, and we've seen everyone he's talked to since he regained consciousness. Right, I think that might have been mentioned, I just forgot about it. I just wanted to come thank you for that. Think nothing of it, Rean. I'll always do my best to aid you however I can. You'll always be a pupil of mine, after all. I'm simply relieved to see you're still well. A lot seems to have happened to you in these past 2 months. A pupil of this guy? Huh. Yeah, you could say that. He really has helped me in more ways than I can count. Helping me to study for exams, giving me advice when I needed it. Sometimes I feel like I'm relying on him too much, but he's so smart and helpful that I end up doing it anyway. I can see that you're quite the lost lamb at the moment, Rean. But hurrying to find a way forward is not the best course of action. First, you should reflect on yourself and your surroundings. Yes, Father. He's probably right. I need to take this chance to cool my head and think about this. I'll start talking to people. I'm almost done looking around town.
She's praying so intently. Thinking about it, she must be even more distressed right now than I am.
Why, hello, Rean! You're looking rather well today. Much better than you were yesterday, at any rate.
I feel loads better, actually. Thanks. How about you? Are you managing all right here? I'm guessing life in a tiny village like this is harder than you're used to. If there's anything I can do to make things easier for you, though, don't hesitate to let me know.
Oh, not at all. I've been simply loving my stay here. The scenery is stunning. The hot springs are oh so soothing.
Probably refreshing not having to deal with all that,
To say
honestly.
nothing of your mother's spectacular cooking. I'm having the time of my life here.
Literally made to beat Palmer. Hell yeah, kill!
I almost envy Elise for growing up in such a wonderful place.
I'm happy to hear you say that. Still.
On top of all that, I was able to reunite with you here. Oh, and meet a mysterious talking cat, too. Not everyone gets to do that now, do they?
Hell yeah, though. It's just 3-on-3, right? For the, for Battle Tower, if I recall. Because you're doing singles. So that's it. Fuck yeah.
I still haven't had the pleasure of meeting that Ashen Knight of yours, however.
They're in singles 4 before and doubles, yeah.
Perhaps I might have the chance once he wakes up? I suppose I can dream.
Well...
You're doing it again, Rain.
I realize I'm the last person who has any right to say this, but there's no need to force yourself to bottle everything up and put on a brave face. I know how worried I am about my classmates, so I can only imagine how you must feel.
I'm so sorry. I'm supposed to be royalty. I shouldn't be getting all worked up about something like this, but just thinking of what my family must be going through is just too much to bear. Cedric and I... We had a fight on the morning it all happened. I was planning to make up with him that evening, but I...
Oh, girl. I have heard of vampire survivors.
I'm sure he won't hold that against you.
That's about
You'll
it, though.
Make up with him next time you see him. I'm sure that'll be sooner than you think, too.
Oh, the prince is dying, isn't he?
In the meantime, there's no need to force yourself to seem like being apart from them isn't bothering you. Royalty or not, no one would blame you for being worried or upset. And every single one of us here wants to do what we can to help you.
Thank you.
$3 down.
I'm fine now. I hope I don't sound ungrateful, but I think you should be spending more time with Elise rather than me. This is your first chance in a while to spend some quality time together. I'd hate to take that away from her.
$5 now. Still.
Why? I mean, it's true that she's a little more dependent on me than you'd expect for a girl her age, but that doesn't mean she needs me hovering around her all the time. Then again, she did seem more shaken up than usual. Maybe you're right. I should try and cheer her up while I still can.
Yeah, she's the last priority here.
That's not exactly what I meant. Oh, this is so difficult on a fair maiden's heart, I hope you know.
Stop encouraging incest. Stop encouraging incest.
You're just making me wish you were my brother all the more.
Is the implication that... I'm not gonna worry about it.
Why?
Alright, I do want to figure out what the button is for shift. Okay. Literally just rean for that. Figures. I was just wondering if any of the, like, citizens in the town would be here, but... makes sense. Surely your parents, you know? Right, this button. Yeah, okay. That's where I need to go, because I knew there was an event in here, and that was, like, the only other one besides Selene and Elise. Oh, there's no voice actor for this. All of the Empire's major cities are under control of the Alliance now. Noble Alliance, me. They've been so focused on those, they haven't had the time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, this means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. Yeah, it does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little's changed. A nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I've never wanted anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always the chance that they'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I did dismiss something real fast. No technology. We're good. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arside, however. Arsaid? I forget. Been a minute. You can't? Yeah, it's a little concerning. Did something happen over in Legram? Or maybe even in Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you, but it's the Viscount Arside we're talking about. He'll be fine. Regardless, I'm just trying to make sure that we're well prepared for anything. Especially since our duties have expanded to sheltering Her Highness. Yeah, you're about to get, right under the line of fire, I imagine. That's true. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume that they want Princess Elfin as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'm sure I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Do you think I'm shouldering too much? Admittedly, these are Master Kafai's words, not mine. But they get across what I want to say well enough. And whether I think it or not, it's a good chance for you to get some well-earned rest. I want you to make the most of it, alright? Sure. Thanks, Dad. You're definitely gonna get that rest, and we're not gonna be interrupted by anything. Certainly not the Noble Alliance coming around to take Commander Ymir and take back the princess. They would never do that. It's ridiculous. Oh, there's still more. Is that? But is there another? Is there another event in here? Yeah. Okay. Probably Mom. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec. Is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said that he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've got a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we last dined together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are the perfect mother. Even in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. I can't see that ever changing. If only you were half as good a son as you are a mom. Mom, is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times, it felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. With that in mind, I could focus instead on getting this house ready to welcome you both home. Mom? Whatever doubts you may have had about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you're ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And then once you found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. Well, look forward to dinner tonight. And make sure you work up a good appetite for it, alright? No worries there. Right, we need to talk to Tobal. And that's like basically it. Wasn't really anyone else relevant. Well, there is the little alert on the valley, but I'm not sure I can go out there right now. And I don't want to leave town until I have nothing left to do. Something in the Phoenix Wings. But yeah, Tobal.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you. Then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured
Interesting.
it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe.
William flying overhead with the little... I forget what it was called, but her fun big guy. Something along those lines.
Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do. Partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay. Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it. As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage, but the Imperial Army showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger Corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Oh boy.
Ouroboros. That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too.
Wow, if only there was a game that would explore what's going on in Crossbell right now.
There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane.
Real.
Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day, okay? You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure. Thanks, Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before.
Hot Springs time.
Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Wow. Almost like that's gonna be a quest for later. It's something we have to do. It wasn't... Oh, this way. And it is... right back here. Nope. Over here. Oh, it's you, rean. Your color's not looking that bad. If you're looking any worse, I was gonna have you drink some of the new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without, thank you. How many new recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, rean. I'm always striving to make the finest of dishes in the land. You're brushing up on your own cooking skills at the academy, weren't you? Yeah. My classmates and I were cooking for ourselves at one point. Wait a sec. Where'd my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. You had all kinds of different recipes written down, too. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose this is the least I can do. Take this. My recipes, though! I mean, this is nice. This is nice. But my recipes that I spent all that time collecting. Is this a new recipe book? It's a spare I had lying around, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a new recipe to try. Here are some ingredients, too. This is what Elisa often used to bring me while I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see that you came to understand the joys of cooking while you're at the academy. And besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help lift your spirits somewhat. It's a simple recipe, so why not go and make it with your family? Thank you very much, then. Neat. Gonna be interesting to see how they justify getting rid of your recipe book every single game. Yeah, and it's all the same as last time. No changes. Alright, now we only have one thing to do. Well, technically 3. Which is a little different. A little different than 1. First, Celine. Actually, I should save just in case. Because there is the other goal over, like, leaving town.
Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk. I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Interesting.
Looking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Oh, yeah. That whole deal.
That better not have been who I think it is.
The squint here. It's so good.
Look, I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I showed you the door and you didn't care about it. What was I supposed to do? Not put your little sister in danger? Thank you for the hydrant in the stretch, Kazik.
I can't believe you. She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's proof enough. I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry? You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless...
Whispering from this far away.
At
Elise is closer.
Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't hesitate to ask. It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And Elise didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time.
This time.
I really do have one amazing little sister.
Don't think that too much.
Compared to her,
Okay, now we can leave town. This way, right? Yeah. Bye. Oh, we just leave. There's no, like... there's no cutscene giving context for why we're leaving. Oh, shit. It's you. Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishes I can catch today. Fishies, even. I wasn't expecting to find someone fishing here. Not like there's a whole lot of monsters here, though, so she should be safe if she doesn't stray too far. And just who might you be? I seem to recall meeting her during one of our field studies. Yeah, you did. Oh, I recognize you. You're one of the Thor students who helped me a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you again, too. It's like I was right. Sorry for disturbing you. There's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Fisherman. Kenneth? I do, actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you might know where I could find him as well? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed. When the war first broke out, we fled Trista together. But on the way, he told me he had something he needed to take care of and asked me to go on alone. He promised to meet me here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. It's unfortunate. Not that I believe anything untoward could possibly have happened to him, of course. After all, there's nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. True. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. That said, you're looking a little glum. At times like these, there's nothing like a spot of fishing to cheer you up. If you know Kenneth, it's only fair for me to assume that you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title. Red Angler, I think? I don't have my fishing gear with me anymore, though. Red Angler? And that means you have caught the famed Guardian? I'm glad they acknowledge it! I went through the game a second time just to do that! And I mean, there's other shit too. But just to do that. In that case, please take these. Are you sure? Sure, I'm sure. Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. He instructed me to give them away if I were to cross paths with any promising fellow fishing enthusiasts. So go on, they're rightfully yours. That sounds like Kenneth, alright. Thank you very much. And since you've got your new notebook open, I've taken the liberty of writing down your current title to help you keep track. You'll begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any professional. Aim for the top and become a fishing god. I have plenty of prizes you can exchange your angler points for, so beyond being pure bloody fun, fishing should prove worth your while. I'll try and do some when I get the chance then. Night, Kozlik. Have a good race. Fishing! Starting back at bronze angler. That's fine though. Let's go. I'm glad that we get to exchange with...
Probably fish here.
Yeah, you can, buddy. I'm glad you get to exchange for prizes and shit with Annabelle this time. It's a nice little change. I hope there's like a side quest near at the end of the game where we find Kenneth. I love fishing. Oh no! 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 I don't know what those buttons are! It's fine. I got my controller now. We're fine. What the? It doesn't work. I'm gonna have to do it just with A. Oh god. Please let it happen. Can I not fish? Because my controller doesn't function? It's weird because it functions perfectly well in, like, Decimame. I shouldn't have pressed yes. I didn't mean to. Am I gonna have to relaunch just to fish? Come on, 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 yeah. Yee. Come on. Let me do it. Let me have it. Just need to be ready to hammer it.
Not bad.
Pass again. This is so stupid, but I love it. The only way to fish. Incredibly inefficiently. He needs to get his fishing skills back, you know? He's not as good anymore. He doesn't know what to do when it heads to the other direction or whatever. Whatever this even signifies.
Not bad.
Is it just Kasugan over here? I wouldn't be surprised if it is. Beginning of the game and all. Come on. If I just keep pressing A, that might help.
Not bad.
I'm glad there is only one fish here as far as I can tell. Actually, I'm curious, because I can change the rods. Do I have? Okay. I was wondering if I, like... Well, I mean, she obviously only gave me the feather rod. I was like, well, maybe since I have, some experience with fishing. But no. Oh, you know what? I should check what she has for rewards.
Oh. probably fish here.
Fighter badge. HP 500, strength 5, arts 5. Blind. Oh, that's nice. 100 points. Gotcha. Yeah, and just like restorative items. I mean, I'm gonna want the like unique stuff, so I'll have to rank up. Be funny if I already did though.
I could probably fish here.
Oh, Ymir. Never expect to stumble upon such a lovely place. Not only is the food delicious and the hot spring sublime, but this perfect fishing spot is a mere 5 minutes from the tavern. This is truly a fisherman's paradise. I never thought of it that way, but good to see she's enjoying herself, I guess? Not a true fisherman if you didn't think of it that way, Rean. If I can just go back the correct direction. Be lovely. What do I have to do now, though? Ah, yeah. He did say to return to the Phoenix Wings later. Glad the game makes sure you go fishing, at least once. Very important. They're right for it. Hello, sir. Ah, Master Rean, may I help you? Actually, I'd like to use the springs. Are they open by chance? Why, yes, of course. As it so happens, cleaning was only finished not too long ago. You can have any, or even all of them, to yourself if you so wish. That sounds wonderful. I might just take you up on your offer. It feels like it's been ages since I've had the chance to enjoy them. The offer of taking all of them? The entrance is to the right. Enjoy, Master Rean. Yeah, do I just restore all my... I mean, it's not like I'm down on EP right now. Just gotta sleep in and... This is the girls' bath, which means I should turn around right now before someone puts the fear of ideas in me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did I go into the baths now? Maybe I should go around and let everyone know I'm okay first. They've all been so worried. I have that save. I would have to do other things. Well, I'll save here. Just make sure. So I don't have to replay through that. Well, they were just cleaned. Nice warm soak while enjoying the scenery sounds like just the thing right now. All alone.
You really can't beat an outdoor hot spring. Feels like all the fatigue that's been building up inside me is melting away. I don't think I realized just how exhausted I was until I came in here.
That's what they do to ya.
Still,
So they get ya.
what am I supposed to do now? Chancellor Osborne's been shot, the capital's been occupied, and now even Trista and the Academy are under the Noble Alliance's control. Then there's Crow. I was practically a joke. I didn't stand a chance against him. Even borrowing the power of something like a divine knight wasn't enough to fight him on equal terms. Far from it. It was hopeless from the start. I didn't realize before, but he was holding back against me the whole time. Even without that trump card of his, he could have defeated me effortlessly. And yet there was me, all happy, thinking that I'd won, right before he knocked me back with a single blow. If only I wasn't so weak. If only I'd been able to hold my ground. Maybe things would have been different. Instead, I ended up running away and leaving everyone else behind.
Yeah, instead of dying.
There's no point in blaming how things ended on Celine or Valamar. None of this is their fault.
I love that these water physics don't quite work, the reflections, you know? There's just like kind of a stream of skin tone coming from him.
Because of that, I've lost everything. I'd finally found a place where I felt I belonged, and people to share it with, and I lost it all. I thought my life was finally gaining some direction, but now I feel totally lost again.
Rean? Sorry if I'm bothering you.
Elise, did you want to use the springs too?
I heard you were here, so I thought that perhaps I could come and join you.
I mean, I know we used to come in here together when we were kids, but we're a little old for that now, don't you think? I'm not so sure it's the best idea.
Please.
As
we're
long as
siblings.
you're not
There's no
you're
need
not
to
weird
feel
about it.
so self-conscious, and you must be exhausted after all that's happened. So I thought the least I could do was come and wash your back for you.
Okay, you're starting to be a little weird about it. Just sitting back to back in the middle of the hot springs.
The water's nice and toasty, huh? Truth be told, I haven't taken a dip here for some time. I'd forgotten how pleasant it was to sit here and admire the snow.
Yeah, same here. Bathing during the fall when the leaves are changing has its charms, but something about watching the snow really relaxes me. And it's plenty relaxing even without a bottle of sake in hand, despite what Master Kafai might tell you.
He's always been a heavy drinker. To say nothing of the fact that Father can never turn down the opportunity to help him finish a bottle or three whenever he visits.
I'm sorry. You came out here because you were worried, didn't you?
Oh no, not at all. That wasn't why I came here at all. It's just that...
You're not the only one. It's like everyone I meet has to go out of their way for me. It's how things have been for my whole life. How everyone feels like they have to be around me.
What do you mean?
It happened the day Dad picked me up in that blizzard 12 years ago. It happened the day when I lost control.
Yeah,
of
not letting you
you
fucking
8
die
years
as a
ago.
child in a blizzard.
It happened the day Master Kafai cut short my years of training.
Oh, King, you have such guilt issues.
It even happened only last month, when everyone risked their lives so that I alone could be saved.
You got main character syndrome.
That's not...
Looking back on my life, I've been too fortunate for my own good. All I've done is bask in the kindness of everyone I know, giving nothing worthwhile in return. On the contrary, I've brought nothing but misfortune to them instead. Like I'm some kind of curse. I don't have the right to be treated kindly. I don't deserve to have others putting themselves out for me.
Oh, King.
Not when I seemingly can't do a thing to return that kindness and am too weak to fight for them when they need it most. None of this should have ever happened. If I'd known it would. If I'd known things would ever become like this, then I'd never have gone to the academy to begin.
Stop. Do you seriously mean all that you've just said? The right to be treated kindly? And who exactly decides who has that right, whatever that's supposed to be? I don't look out for you because I expect something in return or because I want you to defend me. Acts of kindness aren't debts to be repaid. I look out for you because I care about you, because you're important to me. And I'm sure that Mother, Father, Master Kafai, your classmates, and all of your other acquaintances feel the same.
Tell it to him.
So please, from the bottom of my heart, please don't say that you don't have the right to be treated kindly. Of course you do. You just don't realize it. You care so much about the people who matter to you. So why can't you understand that those people care just as much about you?
He's got a complex, that's why.
Think back to that day when you were separated from your classmates. What kind of expressions did they have when you parted from them?
He's not smiling. She's not smiling either. I mean...
They were smiling.
Most of them.
They all believed that we'd see each other again. That no matter what happened along the way, we'd all be reunited. And that one day, we'd move move forward together as a class again, just like we did before.
I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but you're kind of reading a lot into it.
Maybe there's nothing wrong with feeling lost and impatient from time to time.
Oh, this was concluded
I
fast.
believe in all of them, and if they see me as worthy of their trust, then I'd like to try and believe in myself too. We're classmates, and more than that, we're friends. So long as I keep moving forward.
Are you just gonna keep spitting platitudes? Is that your character development?
I'm sure that somewhere, someday, our paths will cross again.
I think so too, Rean.
Thanks, Elise. I feel like you gave me exactly what I needed to move forward.
You know, the world building in Trails to Cold Steel and the Trail series in general is real good. Well written. This part.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't do anything. All I did was remind you of something you already knew. It was your time at the academy that gave you what you needed. I admit, I am a little envious of your classmates, though.
Still, I'm really thankful to have you in my life.
Oh, you're making it so much worse.
I might not be the most dependable brother in the world, but I'd appreciate it if you kept looking out for me. And while it might be a ways away, I'll keep striving to be an older brother you can be proud of.
I'm always proud of you, you know? And of course I will. I see all's well that ends well. Your Highness?
Bringing in Celine for a bath.
Celine
She's
too.
stinky.
Hope you don't mind us barging in. What brings you here? I heard that you were both here from Toval, so I thought I might come along and see how everything was going. Besides, how could I pass up a chance to help cheer up Rean? And oh, what a heartwarming sight I happened to stumble upon during my humble quest. Considering you were waiting for the perfect time to make your grand entrance, stumbling is a stretch.
You were waiting.
Eavesdropping.
Listening in the whole time? Elise, have you ever known me to be so unladylike?
Yes.
But I see you've done a fine enough job for the both of us. Oh, the bond between siblings is truly a miraculous thing. Not only do you share an unwavering kinship, but you'll always have the tender embrace of skinship within reach.
Girl.
I'm so jealous.
Stop.
I appreciate your concern, though. Still, Elise is one thing, but I'm not entirely comfortable sharing the springs with you, Your Highness.
Oh, come now, Rean. This is the bath. Ranks are stripped once our clothes are, as far as I'm concerned. That being said, may I join Elise in washing your back as well?
Actually, I changed my mind. When are we gonna get to Leavemere?
This would make the perfect chance for us to finally strengthen our
Ymir,
bond as
whatever.
honorary siblings. Wouldn't you agree? Your Highness, please!
Her hair, pristine, despite it all.
I'm
Knock her
sorry,
in.
Okay?
Huh?
About, you know, things. I'm not exactly all that cognizant of human feelings and the like. Emma often points out as much. But thinking back, I have done some things that were probably quite insensitive in your eyes.
Look at you.
Huh?
If anything, I should be the one apologizing. I shouldn't have taken my frustrations out on you like that. Can you forgive me?
Forgive you? Why would I need to? I really don't get you sometimes.
He's just like that. Get used to it.
What was that? That sounded like...
I know exactly what that was. It's that magic knight we ran into on the way down the mountain.
Oh yeah, you didn't deal with that.
Toval's art wasn't enough to finish it off. But the fact it's still active isn't the only problem. It sounds like it's coming this way.
To destroy the hot springs. Clearly. I support it. You're certain then that this magic knight something or other is coming here? I'm certain. I can sense its mana moving toward us. It's still a fair distance away for now, but it's getting closer by the minute. It's coming from the direction of the valley behind the village. I thought I'd finished it off, but I should have made sure. Always double tap. I didn't think anything could survive that fall, but if anything could, it'd be one of those things. No, you did what you could. You shouldn't blame yourself. You also destroyed a clip face. Still, why would it be coming here? My guess is because you're here. Or more specifically, because the Ashen Awakener is here. It's after Rean? So these magic knights may have some connection with the Divine Knights? Well, that makes this easy. If it's after me, then I should be the one to go out and stop it. But you'd be putting yourself in danger. I'll be fine. And I won't let it get anywhere near the village. In a way, I have to. If I can't do this, what hope do I have to getting Class 7 together again? Well, it sounds like your mind's made up. And you appear to have recovered enough in my eyes. Alright then. I have no objections. We'll have all the villagers ready to evacuate as a precaution. Take care, Rean. Thanks, Mom, Dad. Let me come with. I doubt I could compare to Sarah, but I ain't too shabby in a fight. Really? Thank you. I'd feel a lot better having you around, honestly. Okay, so, Tobal, Celine, you guys almost ready to head out? Actually, if you don't mind, Rean, I would like to come with you. You would? Elise? This is not an opponent to be taken lightly. A fact I'm sure you're well aware of. I fully understand the dangers this will... Yeah. I fully understand the dangers this will entail. Combat etiquette is imperative to calling oneself a noble, and I am familiar with the sword style of the Schwarzer family. You trained me yourself, Rean? Well, that's true, but... You're certain that this is what you want to do, Elise? Yes, I am. My brother has chosen his path, and as a sister, I feel I have a duty to support him. No, not only as a sister. As a daughter of House Schwarzer, I have every intention of doing whatever is within my power. My, have you grown? Indeed. As your father, I couldn't be more proud. Take her with you, Rean. I have plenty of faith in her abilities as a swordsman, but I also think she would keep you from doing anything too rash. Dad, come on. I don't think you've got anything to worry about. She's stronger than you're giving her credit for. Like your dad said, she knows her way around a sword. And she's pretty good at using her Arcus, too. She has one? I guess it makes sense. She saved me and her highness from more than a few tough spots on our way here, even. That she did? And I'm sure she'll be capable of more with her brother. Yeah. Words! I'm sure she'll be capable of even more with her beloved brother at her side. But still. Hold on. Since when has Elise had an Arcus? Oh, left that fun detail out when catching you up, didn't I? Prince Olivert gave me a couple of spares, actually. And a hunch these two would have a knack for them with a bit of practice. So I showed them the ropes on the way here. I know you're against her coming with us, but we really don't have much time here. And it's pretty clear that nothing you say is going to change your mind, so I think it's time you gave up and we got going. Fine, you can come too, Elise. Don't even think of doing anything that'll put you further in harm's way than you need to be. Promise, okay? I promise. Alright, let's start getting ready then. If either of you need to do anything last minute, get it done now. After that, we'll make our way back for your... Yeah, we'll make our way for Ymir's back entrance. I'll figure out how to talk someday. Yeah. We've seen it. We know what it is. Yeah, recovery items with food. Yeah, okay. Been there. Oh, he can actually cook with his family now, like he was told to. I was about to say. Can't really do that. Unless we recruit one of them. I had a feeling maybe we would actually get to fight with Elise this game, but... wasn't entirely... sure. As far as cooking, though, how did you do that again? I probably need to be out in the field or something. Well, no, that doesn't make sense. I know I didn't before. Otherwise, though, shopping... I should get done right now. Well, I can. Oh, you know what? I should talk to her. I thought I heard a roar earlier. I wonder what it was. I'm sure it's nothing too dangerous. But Dell would have barked if we were in any immediate danger. Fair enough. Puppy Watch is part of a set. Fuck, we need that. That's gonna be relevant. I'm assuming I get another chance to shop here then. Got to. Because I don't have enough money already. I mean, maybe if I grinded earlier, but... I mean, I only am short at 100. Problem is, I do need to get equipment for Elise and Tobal. Well, they probably have some already. Fuck these two, okay. This is gonna be a bit more difficult to get later on, I imagine. If I don't buy it literally right now. Whereas the accessory I can probably get as long as I'm still in Ymir. It's gonna be my assumption. That tends to be how it goes. If there's anything I can sell. I don't think there would be, but... Then again, anything I got from monsters would be... good for that. Yeah, don't really have anything. I mean, I do, but... I did get drops from the monsters, as they're just not really that good for selling. I would rather keep them for cooking. So... I guess I could exchange whatever the fuck for money. Yeah, you don't have anything. Actually kind of good though, because like... I would rather keep the money. Yeah, step with. Right, I actually can get enough money for that. We're good, it's okay. Anything else part of a set? Who do I care most about having speed on? I mean, he gets the most out of it. Arguably. Part of a set, part of a set, part of a set, part of a set, part of a set. Yeah, I didn't think there'd be any more than one, especially at that price. This early on in the game. Cool. Glad I remembered to do that. Because I forgot about that whole deal from the first game. I knew I needed to make sure to get all the recipes and all the fish. Forgot about the accessory sets and books. Though I am curious what that is. Like, what's in there? Do I want to read right now? Do I want to read right now? Because this, at this point in the night, it's either going to be I read the 2 things I just bought, or I do the battle. And I might as well, I'll at least read the news. Because the book is probably a bit, lengthy. Gambler Jack, though. I don't think I ever fully read the books from the first game. I might have, but I don't think I did. Been a while, though. Breaking. Martial law in Heimdall are lifted. The Vermilion capital of Heimdall has been in a state of chaos ever since the late Chancellor's address. But that appears to be coming to a close due in full to the tireless efforts of the Noble Alliance. Yeah, great. The Alliance has officially announced its hasty defeat over the rebels lurking within the city's bounds, as well as declared that the elements in the former Imperial Army who plotted their rebellion have all but been stamped out. As a result, martial law in the city has finally been lifted, with Noble Alliance Supreme Commander Duke Cayenne. How do I... How? How? What's the button? What do I gotta press? I wanna know! What's the next page button? Oh, I have to select it. Yeah, I forgot about that. Confidently stating, the capital's safety is now assured. That one of the pillars of the Empire's security would start a rebellion to begin with has been a shock to the nation as a whole, and a heavy sense of dread grows among the citizens. The situation is not without its positives, however, as the Alliance forces have valiantly sworn to continue safeguarding the city. Upon reaching for comment, they claim their actions were merely a part of one's duty. One can only hope that placing our trust in these brave men and women will mark a turning point in returning peace to our great nation. Right, the Imperial Army, right, because it was like the district armies. Well, no. The Imperial Army is like the nobles and shit. Meanwhile, the Noble Alliance is like, they were in charge of the individual areas. Right. But of the rebels, it is certain that the rebels responsible for organizing the uprising have far more allies than is currently known, and the Noble Alliance is working day and night to find and apprehend all those who had any involvement with this unconscionable act of treason. It is also suspected that the recent assassination of former Chancellor Gileath Osborne may have been the work of the rebels as well. May have! A reliable source tells us. While our investigation is still underway, we believe there is far more to all of this than initially anticipated. As it stands, a number of the Army's armored divisions are continuing to act in a manner truly unfit for citizens of the Empire, frequently instigating conflict against Alliance forces stationed across the country. The same thoughts are no doubt running through the minds of every Erebonian citizen. What would possibly inspire such clear acts of betrayal towards His Majesty? At what point will the guilty parties come forward and surrender? We of the Imperial Chronicle say, only time will tell. Society, the Imperial family rests. In light of recent events, the Imperial family is expected to remain inside Valfheim Palace in comfort. Interesting. The Imperial Household Agency has reassured the public that this move is only for security reasons, but those close to the family have expressed concerns, speculating that the true reason to be that they may be deeply distressed by the current chaotic state of the nation. At least one member of the Noble Alliance has reached out to us to further clarify the Imperial family's position, relaying His Majesty's instructions to do what must be done for the sake of the Empire. As of this publication, the only member of the Imperial family unaccounted for is His Highness Prince Alibert. Fearing for his safety, the Noble Alliance is leaving no stone unturned in its efforts to locate him. Report, Soldats unveiled. The new weapons being developed to ensure the safety of the Vermilion capital, now known as Panzer Soldats, were formally unveiled in a private press event. Standing at 7 arch tall, the man behemoths were immediately met with an overwhelmingly positive reception, being welcomed as both as symbols of strength and as a perfect weapon for keeping Erebonia's people protected. Some have referred to the Soldats as Knights of Justice, and indeed, the memory of them fighting battle after battle to prevent the rebels' uprising is still fresh in their minds. The Noble Alliance is planning to station them throughout the Empire to aid in the fight against enemy forces. Breaking, the Croissant Promise almost fully under control. More water needed. The Croissant Promise may be the first to fully eradicate all rebellious elements if a recent announcement is any indication. While some battles are still ongoing within the province's borders, their end seems to be only a matter of time. In Croissant... Where was that again? It's been a while. A source connected to the forces confided that he hopes that His Majesty will be proud of our work, further expressing how his men were wholly dedicated to the elimination of the rebels in the region. Regrettably, a number of villages in town have been caught up in the conflict, giving us one more reason to pray this war comes to an end as soon as possible. Notice, information on wanted persons needed. Hi Goth, I'm reading. Hope you're down for that. A large number of persons believed to have some connection to the rebellion are wanted, including members of the railway military police, other officers in other parts of the Imperial Army, politicians in former reformist faction, and even a small number of students. For the good of our nation's dignity, citizens with any information at all that could lead to their capture are urged to come forward and inform a member of the Noble Alliance forces or their local provincial army as soon as possible. Certainly nothing bad could happen with that. Because I just picked up the new copy of the news, so I have to know what's going on. Also, aside from that, we got first chapter of Gambler Jack to check out. Four pages? Yeah, we'll do it. Not the real news, but the in-game news. Chapter 1, The Girl. Wow, me. The Calvard Republic. There's a city in this country, a place where migrants from the east have recreated their homeland down to the bright lacquered tiles. Nicknamed the Eastern Quarter, it's a vibrant place, bustling and hot. Orbital buses trundle down the main street, lined with strands of fragrant Eastern cooking as the welcoming cries of sellers rise and fall over a crowd of travelers from every nation. The place where the cultures of East and West meet. Yeah, right, no cutting broth. Yes, it was a place that wore that mantle well. I haven't selected it, I can't turn the page. On the northern outskirts of that town was a little rundown bar. Doubtless it had been presentable once. But now the plaster was crumbling and what doors were left barely fit their pitted frames. Of course, such a seedy place attracted the clientele to match. To the lawless and violent, it was home. Sorry. Looks like my win again, muttered a low voice that echoed through the grimy room. The voice belonged to Jack. He was of medium size and in his early 30s. A man in his prime. The frayed shirt he wore had seen better days, but the accessories adorning his body were of obvious worth. Much like the brilliant blue of his eyes, none of them quite fit someone like him. Compared to the dirty, poor, and desperate thugs around him, he looked out of place. Jack was always to be found at that bar gambling or sharing around with the dregs of the town. Sometimes fighting, sometimes drinking, he passed his days in idle recreation. As usual, the day found him hunched at the bar. He had been deep in his cups since early noon. It was the same as always. A day set to be just like all the others was stretching out before him. And into that familiar scene cut the shriek of a door opening. A new customer stepped into that same old bar. But who was this new arrival? It was a girl, unlike any other he had seen before. Well, me! Thank you for the posture check. Yeah, so it's gonna be a little bit until we get chapter 2. We're probably gonna get it later this chapter. Later this chapter of the game? Later in the prologue. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Hey. You know what? We'll see how long it takes me to get through the gameplay section. Where do I need to go for that? Right, I need to go out that way. Gonna for sure be the last thing I do. Neck feels like it's gonna fall off soon. Take care of yourself, bestie. Oh, are you in town now? Okay. Has something happened? I do hope it gets resolved quickly. There's still terribly important fishing to be done. Fuck, I still need to talk to everyone in town. Because they might have stuff for me. What's going on? Come on, spill it! That was one creepy roar. More? Roar. I wonder what kind of monster that was. I better make sure the cable car is ready to go just in case. Take care of that, rean. And that goes for you too, Elise. I know you're skilled with the sword, but take it easy, okay? Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. I'll aid rean to the best of my abilities. Yeah, fortunately, most people are gathered up around here. So, makes it easy. The monsters on the mountain path are more ferocious than ever these days. Do make sure you're fully prepared. I'll pray to Idios for your safe return. Please, leave everything to us. We'll look after everyone here. Take care, my children. And Toval, please watch over them for me. You can count on me. We'll be back as soon as we can. What you got? I'll make sure the village is prepared for anything, so you can focus on the task at hand. Make sure you come back safely, son. And Elise, make sure you do what you set your mind to. I will. We'll be back soon, father. Take care of everything. Take care of everyone for me, okay, Bado? Bado. Can't I use the horse? We need to go places fast. I feel like maybe... I said there's no one in here. Oh. Oh, of course. Oh, hello, everyone. Something wrong, Your Highness? Do I really have to stay here? Can't I accompany all of you instead? No, we have a max party size of 4. I may not be skilled in hand-to-hand combat, but I do think I'm on par with Elise when it comes to handling an Arcus. You're a pretty skilled arts user, no doubts there, but even then. I might consider it if we were mowing down regular monsters, but Magic Knights are in an entirely different league. You said it yourself. We can't just expose someone with no combat abilities outside of arts casting to something that dangerous. Sorry, I guess you're right. Still, it was worth putting it out there and seeing how you'd respond. As much as I want to help you out, I'd probably just get in the way. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Rest assured, Your Highness. I promise you will return safely. Thank you, rean. I look forward to your return here. And you'd better make good on that promise. No, we'll die for sure. I don't know, there's no easy way to say it. We're fucked. I've talked to everyone in here. I can't go there unless I can. No, yeah, no. That's what the gray means on the map. Valley Echo. Yeah, literally just you. Haven't the foggiest idea of what's going on, but that roar sure sent a chill down my spine. Just keep your eyes open, yeah? And if you need something to eat, you just come visit old Gerald. I'll make you anything you want, sweet or not. Thank you, Gerald. That's so kind of you. Sure thing, bud. We'll be back there after nearly dying against this giant mech. Oh my. You're going out too, Elise? Yes, I'll protect my brother at all costs. Well, if you've set your heart on it, I've no right to stop you. Good luck. This is your chance to show rean what a beautiful young woman you've become while he's been away. Thank you, I will. Huh? Anyway, I think we stayed here long enough. We need to hurry to the valley. Oh man, people weren't joking about him, huh? You take care, okay? I want you to do well, but I don't want you getting hurt either. Can everyone stop encouraging the incest? I just think it'd be nice. And basically only the chapel and the Phoenix Wings we need to check out right now. I like all these names like overlapping when you have it like right here. At that angle. I'm still not entirely sure what's happening, but I will have the Phoenix Wings prepared for whatever possibility that may come. I can't help but be reminded of the events from 2 months prior, however. The circumstances don't quite line up, but I can't help but feel uneasy all the same. Please, do take care. We're meant to be preparing for a potential emergency, but Maple's run off and left everything to me. She simply can't restrain herself. If there's anything exciting going on, she has to be there to get the first look. It's as though she doesn't realize she's a maid at all. I'll need to share a few stern words with her when she gets back. You do that, Purple. Still can't believe that's your name. And the chef? It sounds as though monsters throughout the land have become more ferocious since the war began. Can't say whether that has anything to do with what's happening here, but I suggest you keep that in mind. It wasn't that long ago when you woke up. I'd hate for anything to happen again. Anything worse, even. We'll see. Never know! Could be in grave danger. I love grave danger. If even Father Bernard doesn't recognize it, it must truly be no ordinary monster. We'll be getting ready for the possibility that people may need to be evacuated. Please take care of yourselves as well. I've never heard a roar like that before. I can't imagine the creature responsible for it is any ordinary beast. Take care if you plan on pursuing it. I'll be here preparing for the possibility that our help may be needed. I will, Father. Okay, done being religious for the day. That's quite enough. Alright, the search is on. Magic Knight's somewhere in this direction, right? That's right. It's very slowly coming this way. So as long as we keep following this path, we should find ourselves face to face with it at some point. Well, the farther away it is, the better. We need to finish it off before it reaches the town, or we're in trouble. You two have been up here a fair few number of times, right? Yeah, I went up this way with the rest of Class 7 just a couple months ago, even. I wasn't really planning to, but we didn't have much choice thanks to Blue Blanc and his antics. Blue Blanc, huh? Yeah, sounds like his thing. Once he's latched onto you, it's one-way trip to Crazy Town. But it sounds like it's a little late to be saying that to you. Don't get the feeling he's involved in any of this, though. The weather is much milder now than it was then, so we shouldn't have quite as much trouble climbing, thankfully. That doesn't mean it won't be dangerous, however. Watch your step! Oops. Looks like we found ourselves a monster, and a fairly tough-looking one, too. Indeed, though I can't imagine it being a problem so as long as we make use of proper use of our combat links. Be careful, Elise. I will. Should I be using the scopes on the regular enemies for now, since I don't even have, like... I mean, I might have it now with Toval and Elise on the team. Yeah. I don't know. You already have Link level 2, level 3 with him. Improve your Link then. Unless, what might be interesting. Do a little of that. And, as far as orbments go. You have Luminous Ray and Ares. Or, Ares Master Quartz and then Luminous Ray and, Bellis. Gotcha. Wing, Analyze. You have Analyze! Let's go! I hope we run into those other enemies later. So if I have to replay the entire game just to get that all registered in one file, it's because it was at the very beginning and nowhere else? That'd suck. 420 Muro right now, though. At least take a look at, I mean, I don't think... Would I have had enough of the items to... Yep, I sure would have.
The advantage is ours.
Yeah.
My turn.
I get it. I understand.
I'm up.
And you have that as an art.
I can do this.
Line delay. Recovery in an area. Okay. I'll just do regular attacks for the moment. Kill. Monster that appears in places where it snows. surface is so cold that just touching it can burn.
Ready to go.
What is your shit though? You have big weakness to fire, a little bit of a weakness to wind. Weak to poison, seal. That's it. Some resistances and immunities on that. Monster that appears in places where it snows, it's yeah, right. Okay.
Let's move.
Is that you? No, you're later. So we can just do these.
I can do this.
Well, gonna have to get rid of one of them. Fast cooldown on it.
Sure thing.
Let's move.
Right.
Easy peasy.
Shall we move on?
Well done, Elise. Thank you, Rean. Cool. Now that we've covered the basics, let's get back to searching. Yeah. We know. Been there. That's new, because it's special to him. Do I have more opportunities to fish, or have I used them all up already? No. Okay, fair enough. I could use ground bait, but I don't think there's going to be anything else.
Are you alright, Elise?
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
Just warms your heart, doesn't it?
If you say so. The
Ah,
advantage
wait.
is ours.
Ready to go.
Oh, I should have analyzed. Duh.
Here I go.
I can do this.
I'm up.
Please allow me.
Here you go.
It's a species of flying feline that lives in cold regions and may look cute, but its legs are deadly.
Here I go.
Ready to go.
Please allow me.
Here I go. Okay, it's safe for now.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside.
Lighter. Interesting. What's it do? Prevents freeze. Okay. Doesn't really matter who we equip it on. Yeah, probably best on the healer. Ooh, reviving bomb. Nice. Good to have. Because I literally have no items right now. Well, not literally.
The advantage is ours.
Sure thing.
My turn.
0 arts. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
Here you go.
Monster formed from countless spores that look like ice crystals. Participate cold air. Vulnerable to mostly fire, a little bit wind and earth. Resistant to water. Vulnerable to burn, sleep, confuse. Okay.
Ready to go.
Let's move.
Figured it had to be vulnerable to fire. How much damage that did.
I couldn't be more pleased with the outcome. We shall be your foes.
Ready to go.
What do you have for crafts? Impede and seal. Dizzying blow. It's all single target, except for this. Neat 100%. Neat. I don't think I'll use that right now, though. Well, against these guys, I guess it could be useful.
There!
Right.
Oh, the zero arts, though. Not even gonna use it.
Let's move. Ready to go.
That's fine.
1, 2. Now,
I'll back you up.
down you go.
Right.
Easy as... oh.
Here I
Never
go.
mind. Yeah, sure. Do this. Probably won't do anything. Oh, did interrupt you, but doesn't really matter.
Right.
You can only revive.
I'm up.
Phew. Well, that's that.
Okay, Tobal is notably way higher level. Elise is like a little lower level. Interesting. I was kind of curious about that. This is not that much of a difference, but still.
Bring it on. Let's move. Sit.
Sure thing.
1, 2. They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
Double kitty kick. Aw.
Ooh. Please allow me.
Do I want another swallowtail? Can I get... yeah, 2 of them. Let's go.
Here I go.
Kill you before you can do anything.
I'm up.
Same for you.
Too slow.
I think it had the auto crit earlier, so that saves us a bit.
Let's move. That's that. Let's keep moving.
Okay, so this takes us to not the exit, which means I want to go there. A mimic.
Oh, a dead end? We should cross the bridge we just passed. Oh, what a splendid chest!
Yeah, it sure is. There could be nothing bad about that chest.
Now,
I'll back you up!
down you go. Here I go. Sit.
I can do this!
Sure thing. Sorry, that's it for you.
Oh, what a splendid chest!
Sedative. And stimulant. Interesting.
We must cleave through!
There's those guys from earlier. It's the same guy. No, it's a different one. No, I mean, I know a lot about them. Okay. You look familiar, you know.
Here I go.
So I might have a chance of actually registering them all without having to restart the game.
There. Ha!
A mollusk monster covered by densely packed ice. Its tackles can easily freeze foes. Well, no, because they were vulnerable to poison, I recall.
I can do this.
Wow. Okay, good to know. Barely does anything. Just gonna do a little of this.
Assume your stance. Breaker's Garden!
We probably would have been fine, but it's a lot of enemies.
Ready to go.
No,
Try.
you will not. Sphere Break is so good for this. It's not one of the spheres. So I wish I had used it on that, but like... we are doing exactly that right now.
Sure thing. Sorry, that's it for you.
Great!
Every little improvement counts.
Serum powder, hell yeah. Very useful.
We shall be your foes.
Interesting little enemy. Snow Wisp. Tell me more. A small snow spirit-like monster versus those who draw near and supports others with healing arts. That sounds like a nightmare. They can be debuffed real easily, though.
Here I go.
Need a line. They go down real fast. Okay, makes sense.
Shall we move on?
EP charge, real nice. U material. Actually, I was gonna check. There's, yeah, Rolling Stone was what I was thinking of. There's an entirely different orb. So, you know. You know.
Right, let's get started.
Let's move.
You know. Fuck around.
To ash.
I can do this.
These guys are annoying. Hey, it's Alexandra. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a good time. Kill.
That's that.
These guys suck. I don't want to deal with them for too long. If I can at all avoid it.
The wind seems to be picking up.
A little bit, huh?
We should hurry before the sun begins to set.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. Ready to go.
Do I just wanna... Cause like, what do you have for arts? Line... Are they weak to lightning? If I could check with the... Yeah.
Activate.
Here I go.
That'll work pretty well. Necessary? Not at all. Fun? Yes.
I can do this.
Aw, I was hoping that'd kill. Putting her at unnecessary risk, which, you know,
I'm up.
Green wouldn't like.
Let's move.
Get that crit.
Leave it to me.
Such overkill.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've set ourselves a new standard.
I just wanted to take the chance to see that. I might switch around the pair for the boss battle. Hold up.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
I'm up.
Seems a little tough to get triple advantage against the Wisps. Just versus their back. We'll never know.
Try this.
Sphere break.
Fire.
My turn.
Right. They die real easy. If I can hit them. But can you hit them with a craft? Yeah, that's probably worth it. Avoid the healing.
My turn.
Sure thing. Phew. That's that.
Every
We press on.
we must cleave through.
I'm
I was
up.
hoping I could juke around them to get a advantage, but no dice. I'll live somehow, probably.
Here I go.
Please allow me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to crap again. It's fine. It's what you should be doing, but not gonna heal your ally. Interesting.
Ready to go.
Interesting that.
Here I go.
Right.
And you're right in line to do this again.
Ready to go. They're off balance.
I'll back you up.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've set ourselves a new standard.
And another bridge. Phew. We're finally at the halfway point. How are you feeling, Elise? Very well, thank you. There's no need to worry. You've been through so much, Rean, especially in recent months, and yet you managed to overcome it all. Climbing a mountain as small as this can hardly hope to compare. Well, if you insist, but if you need to take a break, there's no shame in saying so. Agreed. The monsters around here are on the tough side, sure, but we can last as long as we pace ourselves. You just keep backing your brother up. I'm here backing both of you up, too. Thank you. We're getting closer to that magic night. I can sense it. But just so we're perfectly clear, you do know you don't stand a chance against it with just the three of you, don't you? Sure do, kitten. Wouldn't be my first time going up against something that huge. But size isn't the only issue here. How do I put this? It's like there was some kind of strange power inside of it that was helping it move. Does that mean we'll have to find a way to deal with that first? And I think I know just the way to do it. Selene, can we go back to Valimar? I'd like to ask for his help. If you feel like that's the best option we have, then I've got nothing more to say. Just be sure you're mentally prepared by the time we get there. I'm prepared. You got some kind of plan in mind? Works for me. We don't have much farther to go, and any plan at this point is better than none. Let's move. And remember, slow and steady's the way. Don't worry about it, we got reviving bombs. What more can you ask for? Okay, so that's all the way up to the end, and this is extra.
Oh, chest. I wonder what's inside. Right, let's get started.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Sure thing.
I might as well use Sphere Break again.
Try this.
He's at max. Meanwhile, Elise probably needs to charge up a little bit.
My turn.
So,
Second form. Gale.
oh, good old Gale animation.
I can do this.
I really do enjoy it.
This is it.
Gotcha.
6 0 arts. Miss. Didn't even try an arts.
Right.
Gotcha. Here I go. Sit.
Sure thing. Phew. That's that.
And he's already almost back to full. Good shit.
Oh, what a splendid chest.
Forgot that the game won't let you hit multiple crates in one go, even if you want to. Who should have poison? I guess I'll give it to Toval just because he has nothing right now. Nothing that he doesn't already have at the base. Well, sure. You know what? Right, because that's a passive. That could be silly. Sure, that fits her perfectly well, being a poisoner. Well, that's great.
It sounded close.
Best get yourselves ready.
Not ominous at all.
The advantage is ours.
I'm up.
Let's do it again then.
Try this.
Break these spheres.
Fire.
My turn.
You need a bit more charge, so.
Right.
Yeah, so you.
Gotcha. Let's move.
Please allow me.
Ready to go.
And. Yeah, this will probably kill.
1, 2. Now,
Not quite, but this, maybe?
down you go.
There we go.
Let's move.
I can do this.
Oof. Not great
Ready
for
to
her.
go.
Oh, you do have 0 arts this turn. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. Can't hit both of them. Makes sense. Golden Sphere sucks in that regard.
Let's move.
Please allow me.
Gotcha.
Now she's at least doing decent on CP,
That's what I'm talking about.
which is nice.
Set ourselves a new standard.
Nice. Pull around us up at that 50 each. Yeah, wow. This isn't suspicious at all. Always remember, kids, when you see a save point in the middle of nowhere, it doesn't mean anything. It's actually irrelevant. It's just there. Sometimes things are just there. Oh! Wow, this is it. This is the monument that caused all the trouble you've brought up before, right? Even now I can sense some spiritual power. As far as I can tell, everything here is in order. Yeah, I don't see anything abnormal going on either. It caused me a lot of trouble back when I was a kid, too. I guess I'm cursed by the spot, aren't I? Rean, don't be silly. That came from close by. Here it comes. What could go wrong? Hi, sir. How can it be perfectly fine after falling off a damn cliff? Ancient legends mentioned they had the power to regenerate, but I didn't think it held that much merit. We have to stop it from reaching Ymir. Don't do anything that'll put yourself in unnecessary danger, Elise. I won't. Right, let's give it our best shot.
This could prove difficult. Be
Seems
careful.
easy.
I'm up.
Giant falchion and all. I think that's what that is. What do I want to start with this thing? Well, unless I already have it analyzed. I don't.
Activate. My turn.
Just for fun. Nah, do this. Anything we can do to debuff it? Like, more permanently? Well, we can try and burn it,
To ash. Fall.
since it still should be vulnerable to that.
Here you go.
No. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have any vulnerabilities as far as status conditions go. And it is most vulnerable to being unbalanced by, like, lances and smashing weapons. Don't know if we have any of those.
Right.
That's probably fine. I guess we'll do this.
Activate.
See how well that does. 1598. Pretty good. Pretty good. Also, you get to heal quite a lot from that.
Now's our chance. Now's our chance. Leave it to me.
Ready to go.
I should use his thing, actually, after this. But for now... if I can get the crit on that, that'd be amazing. Fuck him up.
This is gonna hurt. Rebellion storm.
Please allow
Yeah,
me.
that helps a lot, actually. That's pretty good.
Activate.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
Here I go.
You know, this might be a good idea.
Disactivate.
Get these buffs going. I like the camera angle here. Wish it was like a zone thing, but it is a pretty good buff, so I guess it makes sense.
Please allow me. Activate.
My turn.
Yeah, Tobal next. I like that he gets pushed that way. He's on the other side of the blade, but it doesn't matter.
Ready to go.
It's fine. Make sure to time it after Saintly Force. And check this shit out.
Here you go.
1998.
Here I go.
Good year. I have no fucking clue.
Sure thing.
And it ends up right before she hit anyway, so that's real nice. How much do you do just like on a regular attack? For what it is.
Got you.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I can do this! There!
Not too bad coming from her. Just gonna get a crit coming up soon. Might be able to steal that. Well, let's time this. Yes, perfect.
Activate. Let's move.
We need a heal.
Yeah.
Thank you very much!
Perfect!
Please,
Respectable amount of damage. She's almost there to 200 CP. Let's go.
assume your stance. Fragrant Garden!
Sure thing.
Killer. You love to see it. If only y'all were close enough. I need to move them together and then I'll use that. And then separate immediately afterwards, because, that's just dangerous. Yikes.
Ready to go. Here you go.
Let's move.
Definitely keep you alive before anyone else, because he can res. Thank God, he gets to move again before the boss. Probably won't get a heal, but still. Can at least use items for that.
Let's move.
Rean running low on EP though. It's fine. Probably.
Please, allow
Oh, he's so close. Yeah, let's move over here.
Ready to go.
Separate out a bit. I don't know that it super matters, but it always feels like a good idea.
Activate.
Thank you very much. I can do this.
It's fine. She's resilient. She can do whatever she wants.
Here you go.
It's a discount.
Let's move.
Don't want to delay that for sure. Do I just take it? Maybe.
Now.
Gotcha.
Gather on my blade.
Getting there.
Got you.
Almost got another of the powered up versions. I know what I thought would happen if I did that.
Ready to go.
Getting cocky, clearly.
Here you go.
Please, allow me. Arcus, activate.
Time to stop holding back.
Get that crit. With apologies to Elise. Would have banged for your attack as well, but
This is gonna hurt.
not as hard as this.
Rebellion storm.
That's what we're talking about, baby.
Here I go. Disactivate. Yeah.
Wish I got EP heal.
Right.
Do you have anything that you can do right away? No. I'll just take it so I can get the unbalance. Maybe? Nope.
Here I go.
F.
Now.
There we go.
Understood.
She might not be capable because she doesn't have a link. No, I think that's exactly what's happening. It kinda is required.
Disactivate.
Yikes.
Let's move.
Right.
Ready to go.
Yeah, you're just gonna need to heal real fast. And she's about to have her S break again. Come on, Elise. Ooh, nice though.
Let's move.
Don't think this will kill, but gets pretty close. There we go.
Ready to go.
Eey.
Here you go.
That's what we're talking about though, baby.
That's it for you.
Great.
Every-
Think that did it? Not yet. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Oh god. How can it grow more arms? You can't be serious. Well, think he's ready? Ready enough, but he won't be able to fight for very long. Still, he's the best chance we got. Elise, Toval, stay back. Why? What for? You should probably know at this point.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
Not gonna wait for them to back away. He's only been charging for like a day. Well, a day and a month, but he seemed to be pretty low power prior when you just woke up. I guess though. This is how all the night battles are gonna go, huh? All the magic knights. End with this shit.
What's that sound?
Am I seeing things?
Well, you are seeing something, to be fair. Just slam down on him. Oh, that doesn't look great. is that supposed to happen? All that flickering.
Yeah, he's recovered enough to fend off this guy at least. Try and actually win this time, got it?
Not a problem. I'm counting on you, Valimar. Our target's the Magic Knight right in front of us.
Acknowledged. However, operational time is limited to a maximum of 300 seconds. Caution is advised.
That's fine. 5 minutes is enough.
So this is the Ashen Knight? I heard about it fighting against the Alliance forces trying to take over Trista. Wow, this is something else.
Are you really moving that, Rean?
Elise, Tootball, I'll take care of this. Stay back.
Roger that. Come on, Missy. We're gonna be in danger if we stay here.
All right.
We love mecha fights.
I'll have to rely on the unarmed form this time too, but that's fine by me. Okay, here goes.
Right, the unarmed form. That was the thing.
All right. You ready?
About Divine Knight battles. Right, yep. Currently neutral stance. What seems like the most logical? Kind of protecting its head and torso a bit? I don't know. I'll go for body. Magic Knight that has regained its true form wields a giant sword in each hand to cleave foes easily. That seems to be the one! But I kind of want to just do once on each of them, just to do it. This is for sure the arms. Arms again, but that works.
It's working. Keep it up.
Let's see about this. That works? Okay.
This is bad.
Tried everything here? No. Now we can go.
Bring it on!
Kill up. Not quite a finisher, but you know, I'll take it.
That's it. Just a little more.
Gotta have it down to the wire to make it exciting.
Let's go!
There we go. That's what we're talking about, baby.
He did it!
Thank goodness.
That was 5 whole minutes.
I think he's used up every last bit of the mana he recovered.
That was a close one.
You didn't have a weapon, and yet you still came out on top, Rean. Not half bad. Not that it means you're ready to take on the Azure Awakener. That's a ways away.
You gotta stop just like attacking every single body part even when you clearly knew which one was correct the first time around.
Yeah, I'll bet.
You had 5 minutes. I can't believe you were trying that shit.
Combat efficiency demonstrated a 5% increase over the previous battle. I look forward to observing further improvement in the future.
Sure. I hope I don't let you down. I barely know a thing about you. But even then, it's clear as day that you're far more reliable than I'll ever be. Well, it doesn't matter how it happened. The fact is, we're now fighting alongside one another as both allies and friends.
Gonna get motivated by his own robot.
So don't worry. I'll do everything I can to become strong enough to draw out your full power. Strong enough to even win against Crow.
I shall await that day.
Okay, but can you get out right now? I'm kind of tired.
Rean!
Hey there. You did great, champ.
Thanks. You didn't get hurt at all, did you, Elise?
I'm fine. I'm more concerned about you. Are you feeling all right? I'd heard about what happened the last time you fought inside that thing.
I'm a little tired, but that's all. I probably wouldn't have gotten off so easily if things were anywhere close to being like last time, honestly.
As I've said once before, all damage taken by a divine knight is passed on to its awakener. So take that as extra motivation to continue getting better at piloting him.
So it hurts less.
Yeah, you did say that, didn't you? Well, I'd have to improve my piloting skills to get things done anyway. I've got every intention of getting better.
You're sounding a lot more sure of yourself now.
Does that mean you're feeling better?
Yeah, never better. If I want to reunite with the others, I need to keep moving forward. Sorry. I've got a feeling I'm just gonna be causing you a lot more grief in the future.
Oh, guaranteed.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I'm plenty used to it.
Jeez.
And besides, I'd like nothing more than for you to be reunited with your classmates.
Thanks, Elise.
You can be such a troublemaker.
Sounds like things are all wrapped up here.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Oh, great.
That can't be.
Oh, not now.
Girl, leave us alone. We're having a moment. Like, someone has to have some sort of ranged weapon. We have spells. We can just
Rianos!
pop it right out of the air.
It's the bird I saw in the Capitol.
Hello there, darling. Miss me? It's so lovely to see you again, Rean.
Is that bird talking?
After Celine, a bird shouldn't be any more surprising, but still.
It's about to
You've
say.
got some nerve showing yourself, Vita. Although not enough nerve to show up in person, apparently. So what does Ouroboros' oh-so-amazing second Anguis, the Azure Abyss herself, want with us?
Don't even respect her that much.
An Anguis.
One of Ouroboros' top brass.
It's nice to see you again too, Celine. And while I know of them, I can't say I recall ever being formally introduced to Rean's adorable sister or that handsome bracer with you. I'm sorry that our first meeting had to be through my familiar.
Huh?
Misty. No. I suppose I should call you Vita now. How did you know we were here?
We've been trying to find the whereabouts of the Ashen Knight for quite a while, you see.
It's been in the same place for a month. It was on top of a mountain. Like, it wasn't hard to see.
We've been searching for the past month since the Civil War began without any luck. But then we sensed an active magic knight in this area, and that was what finally led us to you.
I wasn't expecting our location to be discovered this quickly.
I got to see your battle with Crow too, incidentally. For it being the first time you've ever piloted a knight, you did rather well. If we're being objective, though, it was more akin to a tiger swatting away at a cub.
What are Crow and that Azure Knight doing now anyway? What happened to everyone at the Academy?
You can ask her.
They're fine, Rean.
Of all people.
Crow's been keeping himself very, very busy. The Noble Alliance forces see him as their little joker. They call him the Azure Chevalier now. I'm afraid I don't know anything about your classmates, though. Emma's in hiding now, too. Still, if you want to know that badly...
Ah.
That didn't sound good.
That That sounded like gunfire.
Little bit.
Uh-oh. I wasn't expecting them to arrive so soon. It sounds like the Jaegers hired by Duke Alberea are here.
Oh, cool.
I'm guessing it's only a matter of time now before Princess Alphen is taken into their custody.
Jaegers? In Ymir?
Her Highness?
Damn it.
And all
I can
your
assure
strongest
you
people
that
are
I
out of
have
town.
Nothing to do with what's happening over there. I think you're going to want to hurry, though. Perhaps if you run fast enough, you might be able to get back in time.
Bye. Great stuff.
How dare she act like this is all some game?
Let it go, Celine.
Uh-huh.
Gotta hurry.
Like it's some game, huh?
Her Highness and the rest of Ymir are in real danger if we don't get moving.
Right.
Am I gonna get the chance to save, or is there gonna be another long cutscene? Yeah, baby! Because that seems like a pretty good place to stop. Got something to look forward to in, well, on Friday night, Saturday morning, whenever, you know. Three days. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. I am definitely gonna get some rest. And I hope for anyone who is anywhere near my time zone, you are going to too. But yeah, thanks for hanging out while I started a new Trails of Cold Steel, new Trails game. Finally, after all this time. But yeah, we're gonna see if there's anyone else online who I could raid. Go say hi to. And I'll see y'all around tomorrow. Gonna be doing some Pokemon Nuzlocke. Let's see. Who is up? Oh, this is up, it looks like. Gonna load up her stream, make sure she's not about to end, but I would imagine probably not. I know her schedule decently enough. Let's see here. Come on, Twitch, you can do it, you can do it. You can show me. Okay. She's still alive, she's still online. We're gonna go say hi. Okay. See you later. See you tomorrow night. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Have a good time, son.